Please click the thumbs up, like, and subscribe, and the bell notification. Thank you. Please click the thumbs up, like, and subscribe, and the bell notification. Thank you.
I the other one. I don't wanna my views. Alright. Check. Good afternoon, people. Good afternoon. Whoa! My summer there. I'm in a care when nobody was. So none of the Bakkle never catch me. None of the Bakkle never catch me. Oh, cause I mean say sight. Y'all have some boy I go and like say, oh, them are thugs and them not play down the sand. Me not throw word pan but people, you know say I Chris Grass, you know say I don't know if it's Bounty did say something about down the shandy. But I think people get the thing confused, you know, because when Bounty have the mic, I think when Bounty have the mic at one point, I mean the back to me go say something about down the shandy, you know.
Yeah.
And me say, yeah, I want me to know, I never come here for playing a down the shandy, you know. And that me say, me don't know if Killa say that will come up, but the down the shandy argument is me bring it up. But me just say, to all of the gangsters who never go and like say them no side. Yo, Chris Scott, you have a sim on a side. You have a sim on a side. Cock up is a 10 and tips is a out. Me say, yo, me soon go to the 100, right? Me soon go to the 100. Because you what cause the problem now. You see when the Bakkle, you see through the stage full of a whole heap of light. You can't see the Bakkle when them come until them almost clot. You understand what I say? You know when the light are shining on for you. So the Bakkle, these airborne missiles, they travel in stealth, in the darkness. And by the time you see them, if you can't sight, or if your eye to tight, it's too late. And them say connect. If you see me and me say down, split, sight.
So like I say, most the people they did and probably don't get connect.
What? Me say a couple of people get connect well, man.
You can't.
No, you have some people that are going like them a gangster. Oh, me not gonna run up and know like a little picnic, you know, and whatever. Me not lie, you know, with all due respect, you know, we have to have manners and things, but
yeah.
And a policeman I walk slow when the thing happen, you know. I mean, a goon, right at the policeman head. But I see at them, I see it. And it start move fast. Yo, my man, me never see police use gun black Bakkle yet. The police have them gun right on the side of them head, so. Yo, and the police up on the stage. You see when the Bakkle start coming down strong, he must have roop, and he run and push down people. It's a crisscross. The police are push down people.
It's a serve and protect lucky.
They say, and a bad boy police too. They say, because I push down people. But when they reach the battle now, hear him now. When they reach the backstage or down the battle, I still hear him now. I want to go on. I want to go on. I want to really go on. I say, no, my man say, why my ass want to go on for? No, because him know what I go on, make him tear down the whole life. Yo, I laugh till a week I take bad things back laugh. But I go on to the 100. I go on to the 100, man. But me just want to know, son, all of the year people that spread rumors say Bakkle catch. None of them never catch me. None of them never. I swear upon my tambourine. No Bakkle never connect me. Me no lie. But me I tell you the German. You see when you're up on stage and light a shine upon you. You can't really see what. I hear the problem now. A magnum Bakkle, you know. So them dark and small. And tough. Hey, people, one of the broke Bakkle never notice that the bottom of the Bakkle never broke yet. The round part always there. It on the cock. I really see the top round, not the cock. You know the top round part of the Bakkle, right? I really see the part. The Bakkle always broke up on them part the left, you know. You see the bottom of the Bakkle, man, This is when them part, you ever get, hey, when Bakkle knocking, you watch it, not on the bottom of the Bakkle. Yeah. And be careful, because I now say, I know say the bottom hard. But just I say, yo, I'm in a silly mood today. Yo, me just give God thanks so I can stand up here, so. And none never connect. Oh, hey, me not lie. Me rate myself. Because when I time, I say 3 one time, you know. when I time, I say 3 one time. But my calculation was, yo, just concentrate on the one that are coming at the face area. Yo, hey, me say a big belly man stand up backstage, you know. And now watch nothing and people are run up on and him just stand up. And me see a Bakkle come down, whoop right in his belly, you know. And me think that the man are going to like bed up on what. The Bakkle just bounce off his belly and man just try them foolishness. Like nothing. Like nothing, I'm not lie. The Bakkle just boom off of the man belly and the man just say, try them foolishness. Sure. And I know the man are moving up. John, let me tell you, see the man them especially, it was a choice between stand up and act like a real man or run like a girl. People, me not hide and talk. If you run and you look like girl, then me they look like girl. Because, hey, you think me I idiot? Hey, me not like, me not remember, but again, you know, I miss the Dancehall. But Killa did not hold it when the first Bakkle come up. No, man, when the first Bakkle come up and we Skashay! I was say, hold on, the Bakkle that. Killa hold it like a gangster, you know. Me Skashay! I'm start say, Killa, Bakkle, Killa, and Killa. You see, when a dozen more come, and Killa was in that move, hey, Kartel not each the way no man. Hey, you see, yo, my soul give it the drama. So good job. Yo, Kartel fast. But not lie. Kartel quick like a deer. You know, like a real deer. Yo, I'm so good to the follow the hour Bakkle drama. I'm so good. Right along. Yo, I'm weak. It's a blast off Monday that I sitting. Landlord mix-up we are going. A landlord mix-up or any other mix-up. Landlord mix-up or any other mix-up. You see? I mean, I'm in the mood for some craziness today. But no lie. Oh, Jesus, it's about 6 minutes to 2 o'clock. It's a good time for...
Let me tell you something.
Oh my God! Can you believe that?
Yeah, just before you can you believe it. You know, it's a Ragashanti says she up on her head top and thing. You know, I think a lie shuttle. Jeremy King, you think Ragashanti can dance on her head? Lie shuttle. All right, Jeremy say lie shuttle. Chris Cross. We'll turn on Chris Cross microphone there. Chris Cross, you think Ragashanti can dance on her head?
She can't do it, man.
Hold on. Well, you know it's a lie you are telling her.
No, man, she can't
No, because anyhow you would find out if Ragashanti can dance on her head, should I breed? And you breed everybody. And that means saying...
No, no.
Well on. No, hold on. But well, you know it's a Ragashanti and my wife and fan one, don't you?
Yeah, that's a moon job like.
Oh, okay. All right. Understand yourself. No bother,
but
no bother take the friend thing too
no,
far.
she have great capabilities.
No, all you know. Me tell her say she can't dance for now. All you know. Hear the question. You ever see Ragashanti dance for her head top yet?
That is the $1 million question. Oh.
What you mean by that? What you mean?
No worry, man. I know things are.
Me lick in her head. Me chew something in her head. I will lick it with a magnum Bakkle in her head, you know. Da. Di. Da. Watch out. What you said? We're the landlord topic, but I can read that one from Italy, man. Yo, porn causes anorexia. No, wait. No, anorexia. Papa Jesus. Yo, you have a word name, sir? Anorexia? No, this is interesting. This is out of Italy. As the boys people them say, we in Jamaica, we say Italy. Hold on. All right, I can read the mix-up. Listen to this, people. Watching too much porn has turned a generation of men off real-life sex and left them unable to get to even get an erection. A shocking new study by experts has revealed. The report by the Italian Society of Sexual Medicine shows excessive consumption of hardcore pornography by young men, often from the age of 14, leaves them suffering sexual well, they spelled it different down here now, you know. Down here it's anorexia. It says sexual, it's either sexual anorexia or anorexia. Okay, so you can say anorexia or you can say sexual anorexia. Oh, okay, let me just read it. The report, there we go. The report by the Italian Society of Sexual Medicine shows excessive consumption of hardcore pornography by young men, often from the age of 14, leaves them suffering from sexual anorexia, dubbed anorexia by researchers. Society head Carlo Foresta, whose study quizzed 28,000 porn users, said the effects are gradual but devastating. It starts with lower reactions to porn sites. Then there is a general drop in libido, that's sexual desire. And in the end, it becomes impossible to get an erection, he explained. Figures show Germany is Europe's #1 consumer of porn, with more than a third of internet users saying they watch online adult movies or images. And people, what they're saying here is that in this day and age where men have, an abundance of access to porn, to blues and so forth, they're saying the impact, the effect of watching so much blues are rendering men unable to enjoy normal, real sex. To put it another way, if I'm paraphrasing here, where I'm teaching a class, what they're saying is that virtual sex is trumping real sex in a way where the physiology, it's really the mind of the young men are, unable to be turned on by the actual thing because they're watching all of this virtual thing. No, this is amazing, And it is quite feasible if you really think about it. It's quite feasible. Because here's the thing now. You see, if you're used to fried chicken, you understand? And somebody introduce you to a bossy piece of meal and start giving them bossy meal. After a while, it's a hard thing for you to go back to fried chicken, You understand what I say? All right, talking about truth. I bet you woman understand what I say right now. If a woman used to bus, and she take her bus every day, and she got there with a Benz man, it's hard for she go pick up all. So she left the Benz man, she go pick up all her next bus, a bicycle man, You understand? So that I reach you them right now. Papa Jesus. It's all about growth. But in this instance, the men are not experiencing growth down there. Just saying. That was...
Oh my God! Can you believe that?
I mix up and blend that time.
I'm want to call and talk up the things them.
Hey, man. Check. Bring up this. Hold on. I rang one. I put it on Jeremy. Nah, man. I said, man, I hear me. Yeah. See it there? Man, right, that's all. Yeah, man. See, that give me vibes. Okay, people, welcome back up another segment with yours truly, the king of Mixup, who your host for this Mixup Entertainment sitting our feature. And do remember, so when we roll to the phone line, it's all about landlord mix-up involving a landlord or a landlady and things. So make sure someone have them there. Or if you have any other mix-up, one want to shell down and blaze out, we deal with it and things. Back in the day in Germany, the Native Americans, they communicated with smoke signal. Yeah, smoke signals and sitting. You're that deep, you imagine you communicate all across the United States with just smoke signal. You understand? You just light a fire and you just use the way you do the smoke and whatever, You send message on the next man over the next mountain seat and send me, yo, them days of the mail, they take long though. Yeah. Yeah, them days in the mail, it take long, yo. Take long to get the answer every day. You wake up all 2 months later, I look across the way, I look for some smoke, and I say, yo, should I write my back in? Okay. It's all about landlord mix-up. Landlord mix-up, but we have some email here, but we have to read. No, let me tell him. Read the email him first, and then tell him about follow the arrow. All right, then the boss, Ruthie, someone for read the email first, and then tell him how to follow the arrow sitting there. Really, here we go. First email. Ragga, why you big up the woman who go in her man born a girl house after her man not come home the night before. She bust in the girl room for find her man snuggle up and asleep with the bonner girl. And all him woman do was to slap the man in his chest and say, come go to your yard. This is serious, Ragga. What you think about that? She know where the man, she know where her man is. Go over the bonner girl yard, bust in the bonner girl house. And see the man snuggle up with the bonner girl. Well, you know, snuggle up. And I should have just slap him in the chest and say, come go to your yard. And I eat that. Well, we want to commend her for not being overly violent, okay? And you know, well, if a woman, I say, oh, if I'm me. Man. Next email. Ragga, big up the man when I swipe, but sniff. Okay. Big up. Yeah. No, people, we have to fix up this, but someone have to listen to it. You see one run and lean over, ready for the met, you know, man. Yeah, cause me gonna say something. No, if me say something what you think for cut it out, you know. Okay, cause you know you have a time when my head just, so you just cut it out, see me. Yeah, you know, so that's how it thinks. I boss, man. But all right, let me read. I forgot to quote up these people. Ragga, big up the man when I swipe. But me I fix it up. But him sniff. No. I look for condom scent. And find out say him woman just game born. When him start do the things them with her, you can't read the rest. But no, you have some condom have a strong smell, you know. No, some of them turn you off, man. I the lubricant, I don't want to call the name, but yeah, you have a certain one in the small packet one. You know what I talk? You know which one I talk? As you bust the bag, the scent to kill you. And the scent kill vibes, man. The scent kill vibes. I not lie, the scent kill vibes. That's why I'm not really too like that one. And true, man, when you don't use it, man, the scent, it's a kind of rubber scent, like, you know. Rubbers. No, but people don't know me attack. We have a certain condom, man, the order. Them for start out that. Whether too much, you know, too strong. But that brother, I him know the condom, how the condom them smell. Him look for the condom smell, yeah? Anyway, here we go. Next email. Hi, Ragga, I want you burn out the teacher girl with there with one of our students, them, and take him out of the school and buy him KFC. Burn her out, Ragga. Oh, and Ragga, I love you. Okay. Next email. Hi, Ragga, I'm not a Jamaican. I speak Spanish, but I just love to hear your show. You are original and simple. Keep up your work. Love you. Okay. Yeah. Y a mis amigos español, buenos días también. Okay, next email. Big up to my cousin who tell her man say she a go carrot camp and they are Bonaman yard for the whole weekend. And the Bonaman come pick her up from her yard. And she told her man that he's the cadet leader. Mad. I see him a make Shima. Left, right. No, you know, I'm substitute film left, right for the one. Up, down. In, out. Company. Hey. Next email. Ragga, big up to my... Oh, right. Hi, Ragga. We at... Oh. I can't really read this, you know. But big up a certain link in New Jersey who I met the Caribbean people them hear the show, but the managers at the station do not allow me to do those things here. So I feel no way, but I know say you're right so over big here, but I cannot do that here because boss not gonna like them thing. My two boss them not gonna like them thing then. Big up Cliff Hughes and Liz Bennett and things. So I don't want to get no beating from my boss them. So I just go and build. People follow the arrow now. Let me tell you now what I go on. Yeah, when I love the mixer, so the whole lot of perk up here. People, may I tell you, say we're there the show, and without doubt, this is easily one of the best follow the arrow ever, the way the show did that progress. I not lie. It was easily one of the best. Let me say the artists, them, are shell down the play. Sizzla Kalanji, go hard. Sizzla shell it down, wicked. Twin of twins, go hard. I may tell you, say, Twin of twins, no disrespect, may I talk to you right now, Twin of twins. But you see, when you just do the music and just shut the punchline, them on a set, just sell off. Sometimes, you know, like some things can go on a set, we draw it a little bit. And think, but anytime Twin of twins just sing them tune, I'm just blaze up all the punchline, and particularly upon them big show there. Because them are Twin of twins, so them usually come on at the time when the people them just want the entertainment fair, you know. You know, early out, you know, people accommodate some, you know, early artists and you can talk and do your thing. But, you know, whenever Twin of twins just go hard and do them punchline, man, and just rinse out them lyrics, man. About 4 or 5 forward them get, you know. Yeah, man, Twin of twins, man. Them did that go hard, man. Big up the woman, them up. Me say face, bring it to them and take no prison face. I done no fish, I done everybody. You understand? Louis Culture, my DJ. Louis Culture, shell it. Shell it. You understand? So the show did that. Assassin, Agent Sasko. Go on good. But you know who take the show, though? You don't know who take the show? No, sir. You don't know who take the show? No, we get to the Magnum Bakkle part. But which artist take the show? IrieJam, man. IrieJam take the show. Who want Vex, but just have a fear. No, remember, Kartel never get for perform. Bounty never get for perform. Movado never get for perform. But may I tell you, say, IrieJam. I know, so the youth him not feel well. And the youth come up on the stage and you just see him not feel well. And you see the minute the man take the microphone, Jeremy, him just transform. And may I tell you, say, I eat after eat, and him just have the Vybz on the stage and whatever. And then him bring out Zamunda and it just gets sick. Him just gets sick. And you see the man done perform and I come off, you just see the man going back in his zone where him not feel well again. But him knows that once him touch his stage, no excuse. You can't go out there and tell people about you're sick. The man does a jump and a go on and a shell the thing same way. I tell you, say, your thing up on a level right now, I don't even know. Real. I acting for out there. We know some do look at tri-state tour a while, what they are and thing. But I acting for out there. Money for make, big house for buy, car for buy, family for take care of, relative investment for make, money for put on. And I acting, you hear me I say? Investment for make. Money for make, investment for put on. Nobody's come suck out your look of money where you get acting because you don't know so the whole of them are running. And if you go broke again, them are going to say, oh, I owe that one broke, I work this and look how you did up on top. You understand? May I tell you, I acting have the show weak. People mad. Everybody. But anyway, people. So come bounty time now. Bounty Killa come in at the era, the performance era. And you don't know, say, a whole heap of people in the entourage and roll with the big artists them. But the way Ennis run him thing, him don't want no bag of crowd, you know, because them come up on the stage and that be a problem. Honestly. Me MC long enough, me know. You see the big entourage thing, that be a problem because everybody try to impress the artist. Everybody want video catch them on stage. Everybody want to move and big up the artist and thing. And them are going like them and perform. You understand? And it's just very unprofessional and thing, but that is just my opinion. So anything that effort for control at other promoters, them don't want the big entourage them backstage. So when Killa come in with him entourage and things, some of the police are telling him say them can't come. Them a say them can't come. And people, a big drama bust out round them. And the police, them a hold it and them this and that. And before you know it all, police are give it to some of the people in the entourage. Bounty him get eaten and start defending friend them. You understand? And Bounty step up now and defend him in them and I tell the police them and so the police them start ease off Killa too and whatever. So me now run go down the stairs now. After the thing I come, I say Killa forward no man, because we don't intro him already, you know. And things. So we come, but Killa get eaten because I'm concerned about him bridging them, you know. Because police them did not put down some big board did that swing. No man, some big board did that swing. I'm about to go on there, man. I say, Killa the people, I'm wait for the Killa, the people, I'm wait for you. So my entourage coming and thing. I say, Killa, you have to go punch. Just go punch here. I say, second. And I'm say, all right, him good. And again, to Killa's credit, you know, the man transform again, you know. Because him did miserable around there, you know, Jeremy. And then him just, all right, him good now. And him all start laugh. Killa did a laugh before him go punch stage. Killa did a laugh before him go punch stage and eat. Killa go punch stage and big excitement and Killa, bound to Killa, jump on the stage and say me here Killa, as Killa go up on the stage, what me say? As him go up on the stage, right? As Killa go up on the stage, me here Killa say something about what the people, I mean, the newspaper, people is a mistake when they think that Killa did directly this Vybz cartel. I don't know if Killa did plan for this cartel, but when this right, they say, was it like a straight up this, you know, like a nasty this, you understand? He might refer to things that people writing on the paper. So I'm saying, like him when I say something, you know, Jeremy, like him when I say, yeah, people, somebody write on the paper type, like when I say, me and Kartel have a clash. Like him say, yo, me a big man. Like him, you know, I don't remember the exact word what him saying, but it wasn't nothing nasty. Like him I say, yeah, me not have a clash with boy. Me not clash with boy. You see when him say clash with boy, Jeremy, me say something like a bird. I thought it was a bird. But when me look at me see like a bird, me is cash eye. Now, all of this I'm fast, you know. Me just I tell you slow. Me is cash eye, so I'm straighten up. So it not really circle it, you know. I'm a Killa go say boop. I look to him right. When him hear the cash eye, and Killa hold it. Come on, a gangster. You see what me is cash eye? Me say, hold on. Is a Bakkle. You see when me say to myself, is a Bakkle. Me hear, cash eye. You see what me say? I'm going to tell you, you see how the stage set, you know, to the light that shine for you. You can't see the Bakkle when they come from way out, you know, because we up on the stage, the light in our eye. It's just a big dark crowd out there, because the place dark, you know. So you can't really see the Bakkle, you know. You know when you see the Bakkle, but when I'm reaching at the light. And when I'm reaching at the light, that means to them they on stage to perform with you. You understand? And at them say, for them time now. So you see me say, cash eye. Be ball out, Killa, Bakkle. And Killa hold it. I say Killa, Bakkle, so me start make my way a go down now, you know, cause you see when me look up, cause when the Bakkle them reach the light, you know, them coming like some little dark objects in there. You see when me look up, when I say about 2 dozen dark objects up there now. Me ball out, Killa, Bakkle, I'm here like Killa, say, yo, me now gonna me see Killa go say zoom and cut. I'm going to say boom, I'm dive. I'm nearly tumble on and return at the bottom. You see me jump at the bottom of the stage. No, you have you know, the stairs come up on the side of the stage, right? So when we reach the bottom down there, so I feel like down there, so see a fish. Me just see around me, people are scattered and beer screaming and their thing. So I'm going to say boom and dive on the back of the stage now. And the back I can't reach me, so I'm have to broke by the stage. When me look, me hear the back. Me hear the back. Me hear the drum, them I make sound, I don't play, I play. Me hear the drum, them I make sound, I don't play a drum. I can manage right out there. It's like if I cut. It's like if I cut and just a cut through the drum. Yo. See a bad boy police over there for the stage goes, a splurk go down. And whenever the police I put up him gun and shield from Bakkle, you know. Man, I use him gun and shield from Bakkle. I said, run for cover. Yo. So when me round there now people, I don't know if Killa make the comment, you know. But that time Killa did a shield up on the stage, same way there, you know. I think, me know, and me go say, but me still have the mic in the mind, so nobody now see me, you know. But the last person them see a Killa. Me go say, pon the mic, you know. Me go say, yo, can me start joking out, you know, me I try build back, you know. Me I say, yo, I wanna deal with, man. Me never come here to play no dandy shandy, you know. Me never come here to play no dandy shandy. I think it's at that time people think that Killa said. Me don't know if Killa said, but me think say the Observer reporter may have been mistaken. Again, the Observer reporter may have been mistaken. Killa did say him now leave. Me don't know if Killa did say. Me don't know if Killa did say. Me don't know if Killa did say. Whatever that do my face. So me just run on there. Then Briggy now. Me don't know if we don't know Briggy. Briggy him run the stage, you know. Briggy with fame bright self. Ragga. Come on, come call him, talk to the people. He must say this for Mike, you know. Ragga, come on, come talk to the people. I say, bring you away out. I call you, oh, you think man I hear that, away out. Go out way. Go out way. Me chat for around here, so. Now I say, people, calm down here, man. Hey, so the Bakkle them, that's a rain. That time, I say, Killa finally, with all due respect, bounty. Killa finally get sense and go so and cut. And when Killa reach a gate for God, Killa for a duck see because the Bakkle. Hey, what me tell you, say Bakkle, you know, man. Bakkle like war, you know, man. You know, you ever watch a war thing that you shoo. Sometimes you don't even see the Bakkle, you know, you just hear when they connect, you know. You see when grenade explode and I'm saying, I know the grenade for one, but what they call it, the shrapnel. And that I reach people, so when the Bakkle them broke past something now, the splinter them bust up on people, you know. And to be, you know, take bad things make laugh. And some see people I get caught up, you know. I know the Bakkle hit them, you know. When the Bakkle lick on something, it broke and then the splinter them fly up all off of the ground. Them fly up and all, they all juking on your side and all them places. I saw the thing they said. But anyway, so that them Bakkle just go on for a good. You know, them Bakkle reload for a while. So after a while, things calm down now. People, me not call on name. But some people that try to build back the thing, see? So them I say, call back Killa. Somebody say him gone. Then somebody go say, bring Kartel. Because enough people there for see Kartel, so only Kartel can really see about the show. People, I swear on my mother's grave, immediately I said to them, bring which Kartel? Them said they must Kartel, why? I said, no, do not bring Kartel here. Me not telling no for run on a thing, but a long time in this. You see like how Killa get Bakkle and not get for perform? You see the bounty Killa supporters them, you see if them see Kartel on the stage. Me not ask you, him could have name Addy look more daddy, him going to turn picnic out there. Because then going Bakkle him too. No, I could try because we have to try, but we cannot end the shows. I say, all right, adapt me here. So them call Kartel and thing and whatever. And I tell you things, so I say, I'm not lie people. Me go there with that country. Me call them and I say, yo, you know, so them people are going to put Kartel on the stage. One of them. Me call my link them and them tell me, I say, I need for forward right now because the thing is going to get sticky over here. I not ask you. And me tell them forward because I know say, is that around to this? And thing, I say, yo, bam, 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 bam. I better watch them because it's going to start again. And them say, why? I'm tell them. Them bring Kartel, big excitement. Them bring Kartel, and when Kartel come on, Kartel him go take the mic now. And you know what Kartel go step on the mic. I make the crowd get mad. Kartel run the mic and Kartel go, yo! Mr. Kartel go, Mr. Follow the arrow get mad again. People run it, kicks you up. And think all them time there, you know. One bring it, so Raga go up, Mr. Go up where? Go up where me and stay right here, so. That time sunshine up there, wallet, you know. And then, crowd now, you know, man. So Kartel, him up on the stage, though, Kartel go say, I want to do the show go on, you know, the show now, I don't know. When my guys are fun, when my guys, kasai. Yo, you remember me tell us a Killa did that hold it, and that gangster it up. Yo, I said, Kartel, yo, let me tell you something, man. You see it couldn't touch Kartel, man. And me no blame him. Me no blame him. Hey, Mr. Wet Cat. Hey, I tell you, say, Killa did get about 2 dozen back. Remember me tell you when Kartel go for about 10 dozen. Me I tell you, say, hey, you know when rain a fall, I don't make sense to even run away kind of away for shelter. I saw it there. I the grung me up and after. I the grung me up and after that, you know, people. I laid up all of me lay up on the ground, man, Bakkle brush a boat and thing and be sitting. I think I see Kartel I go through. And I tell you, say, hey, y'all son you do you know, me I tell you, I rate them do you know. Y'all son you find them say them boss and them boss. You know what, say the you them all a jump up on Kartel and I cover Kartel. And when Bakkle come down and them I take the lick them. And them all a say it. Them I say, yo, cover that space, yeah. And me I tell you, say the man them circle around Kartel like the Kartel president of the United States. And the Bakkle clout them. And them a protect Addy. Hey, me I tell you, say I laugh. Addy, you're my brethren, but me I tell you this. Me nah do it. You'd have to run and me I run too. It's 2 hours I run, me nah. Me said, yo, I could take a break, we soon forward.
I mix up and blend that time.
I'm wanting to call and talk up the thing them.
Mix-Up and Blenda family. You don't know we love no call them, you know. But nobody get we in no trouble. No bad word. No mention nobody name or where them come from. No say nothing we can identify them. Remember we love the program, you know. And we want to keep it on the radio. So please me I beg you to keep it clean. Hey, I laugh, learn and grow, we say, no. Hey, Raga, run the thing.
Yeah, man, people, yeah. Back to follow the arrow thing. So, yeah, man, when I see people that go out with that, they never go to the teacher and thing. Me I say, me rate, yeah, for real. Me not, the youth, them did that protect Bounty Killa, did that do the same thing. But when me I say, the youth, them did that protect Addy. The man, them take the thing. G Cool, come for that phone and talk to first kid about that sit there for me. And thing. That's our thing setting up. We can't just talk where we are do. And thing, nobody can box with. Because we protect it from Obi. And we say Psalm 91 and all these things. Yeah, all right. Just if anything, you can call him because my phone full of credit here. All right. Now worry yourself, Jacob. Anyway, I'm postpaid and all these things. But anyway, what we are saying? Don't worry yourself, Ruth. Are you in your route to the QT? You don't need credit. You're a walking credit yourself, you know. When you hold phone credit does go on it because you're good like that, you know. Yeah, that's that. Because the people with some iPhone and on a credit. Yeah. Because the people who I love saying, please call me from them BlackBerry. Anyway. I want them please call me them saying, please credit me. Anyway. Yeah, some of me I said, the youth, them run Kartel, though. Them take the thing on a secret service level. You understand? The man, Mr. Brother just stretch out him two hands, so, you know, man. And stretch out him body, you know, man. And it's like him, I say, you know, when Jesus had died for everybody's sin, him just tell the back, you know, and them just seal up on them class, them body, and them hand run Kartel, you know. You must think a joke thing, me I tell him. And when Bakkle come down and lick a connect him with them hold it, you know, man. And them just a guide him out, you know. I see if anybody else come near them, rope them to seize off that like fly, you know, man. Nobody touch the teach. I hear the funniest thing now. You hear the funniest thing, people. You hear the more humorous thing. You see, all through this for some reason, I be laughing, Kartel left on it. People, I kid you not. When you see Vybz Kartel, ask him. When you see Vybz Kartel, ask him. Kartel I laugh through the whole thing. From Kartel I come down the stage, I be a laughing. If the ever got to a laugh, I laugh. Then I don't know where him turn or anything after that. But it's from me goes a boom. I might link them whatever. I say, yo, I will look a bit, you know, because I work, you know, I work, so it left to the promoter's discretion, what is what. But at that point, I know I turn on, and then it's like somebody else says something, and the soup. A soup, by this time, the soup there, and the soup. Because the soup, well, I don't want to get nobody in that trouble. But, you know, let's just say a soup did there. And the soup said, no more, right this. So if the soup said not no more, me no say it mean not no more. The bar stock, police stock. So me start make my way. When I make my way go out now, it look like them never bring Addy straight to the car. Guy look like, I forgot to tell you. You see, when Killa did go on, my father did backstage with film Entourage too, you know. And when Bakkle start sailing out, hey, them nearly lift up that and carry with that, you know, man. Hey, upon the morning, and this is just the backstage. Because when I time I look out in the crowd, and the war go on in the crowd, you know, I don't know what go on, you know. But people in the crowd are two Bakkle off of one another in the crowd. And think, so by me go, so boom, and I make my way. When me look at that, whole heap of nice mirror back at me. Now Vybz Kartel and few people them come forward, but it look like them never leave right away. But when me say a whole heap of people, you know, so I say to Mike, I say, come out of here now. So, one woman who was near who say, I always wanted to meet him. I always wanted to meet him. Let me just run go. You see by she run go, them just fling with that like a fly to rat. them just a boop and fly swatter away. What is wrong with you? I say, I hear that, you see a backlash to and people, and man, I'm protect the man. Boy, you always. This is not a time for me, nobody. You understand? I want to tell you. But I just want to tap your nice man, I'm going to find your car or something. Boy, you want, but I always wanted to. You see the man, I'm protect the president and I carry him through. This is not a time for me to Obama. Want me to you? You understand? I run go. Me said I just box with that like fly, man. And then go through. Then me see them going on one little car. Well on, it's like one little blue car, you know. So I never come in at the bench in on the hype car, you know. Look like him trick the crowd. Him coming on one simple car. I don't know if I that him going on, but I that me see a car more. But you see when that car they start up. About 4 other cars me see start up too, you know. And people, what I'm about to tell you is the honest truth. Only ever see when the president of the United States are driving a vehicle and a whole heap of Secret Service agents are run beside the car. Remember me telling them, man. The man them put on them flasher. Yeah, I went the Pope. It's when the Pope I got through and them always have a whole heap of man run beside them. Me say, you can't see it about 4 or 5 car flasher and be pop. That time we in a line, by this time we in a line, you know, for drive out, you know. By the time them come down for them car. Them a go around, cause a James Bond beach out there near to the beach. The man them all are driving on the bush and go over like with the sun there for go down on the sea. And them a go around. And the man them a run by the side. I would just hear the youth them upon. Move, the teacher come through, the teacher. Yo, I remember telling it's like the youth, them a push with the car them with them body, man. Cause them a protect them at the. You understand? But I say, move, the teacher. Hey, move. Well, look, man, go on like him want hesitate and like him now want. Them just flash with that, man. Fling that a bush, man. Fling that a bush and send with that. And it's like a motorcade. Right? I'm just at, me never see when Killa left. Me never see when Movado left. Me just tell you when I see. And it was like a motorcade. And a beer excitement, you know. You see, all if you never want to do it, just the excitement. You know, and them say, when I train police and you got apprehend suspects, the police, them say, you must deliberately make a lot of noise and exert a tremendous amount of confidence. So it's no accident when police behave that way. It's by training, you know. Them go, stop the car, get her. And the idea is, don't give you time for think. The whole shock of the thing must make you just fling up your hands and whatever. I don't know if them youth are they train. I don't know if Addy said them got trained for Secret Service or something. But, yo, them have that psychology they don't pat. Because, you see, all who already in a line and wait for go out in the traffic. Hey, people all fling them car up in a bush to make them pass, you know, make the president pass, you know, man. You understand? Yo, me I tell you, it was a drama and a joke. I be a laughing. Hey, you have to take bad things, make laugh. No, some people get injured, me not lie. And some shot peel off. I'm not going to tell you some, you know, who peel off a shot. I talk the truth. But here the thing. No, me don't know. Me don't know. Because, see, some other thing I don't even want to go in. Because, you know, they're not my business. You understand? I don't even want to go in. Right? Except to say, when we can't say this much, by that time, we see a crowd on an artist and it's like them I move to the artist. But some look man in that crowd now, I make some look a shuffle move. Like them have reach for something. So be a police say, yo, I want to reach her. And out of the big crowd, you know, a 3 man, me see take with themselves through the bush, you know. Now, me just try dress back because you know have to ask why them 3 man they run out of the whole crowd. So you see true, me a boy I mean what the road code, me duck right there so too, you know. The police have never pressure that. Cause you know them couldn't really, cause them really never see nothing, to be honest with you. Them just see, you know, and whatever. But other vibe they did not prevail. But here the thing, you know. People, it's so sad with these things that is what everybody are going to talk about and the excitement talk about. And it perhaps to go and escape people that this was easily one of the best production in terms of organization and execution and everything up to that point. Right? I know I'm want at the time to congratulate Deki Promotion and Ennis them because honestly people, I want to see the Observer writer wrote a second story and say it was a great show up to that point. Right? So I want to take the time to congratulate and commend the Magnum people and commend Deki Promotion for everything with them because up to that point it was a brilliantly conceived and executed production. The thing was just running flawlessly, smoothly, everything I got nice. And thing up to that point. I mean, not lie people. I honestly some day I tell you the truth with everything already. So I not have time for going no jail talk and no Because I said the thing that I held on up to that point. Up to that point that the thing did slap way. And thing. And that's when them drama they go on and thing. Now, there's some other matter of great importance that we have to address real quickly before we proceed to the phone lines. And and I just want to provide the appropriate clarifications here. People, and this is very, very serious. We're talking about national emergency now. We're talking about nation bill. Allegations have been made that I was the recipient of some of those bottles. People, I want to state categorically that none of those bottles caught my person. Nowhere on my body was I intimately associated with any of those bottles, okay? There were some close calls. But none of them never caught. The other thing is, I notice that someone talk about, yo, I run, I can't even use the word, but oh, bounty run like a this and that. I run like a this and that, and oh, bounty run like a girl, and I run like a girl. Let me tell you something. All of you who chat, you never did it. When I hear that, you never stop chat. You know, just a different on the side. But it was the time for men to run like gal. That is what I'm saying. It was the time for men to run like gal. It was the time for men to exhibit their dandy shandy skill. Because when I tell my 3 back on my side one time, I have to rate myself for that. I do a look split up in the ear, drop my head at the same time, and then move my body to the side. I want me to know, oh, okay. Oh, okay. Let me tell you something. Any man, you see, who did I go like him a gangster and I'm moving a slow motion like $6 million man or whatever this and that. Remember me tell you, say Bakkle reach him clot, yeah? Remember me tell you, right? It was a time where the swift survived, as was aptly demonstrated by Vybz. Yo, Kartel, fast! People can't, yo, let me tell you people, me not this bounty, but bounty, you know, fast like Kartel. And you know, the 2 on the race right, I know. Kartel would have beat you in a race bounty. Me not lie. Hey, when I time, you know, hey, all right, let me show you Kartel fast. You see when Kartel a move, the youth, them have to run and catch up with him. The youth, them have to push down people to catch up with him. The way Kartel a move fast. Yo, Kartel, what's the tape about? Half a dozen steps at a time going on, you know what I'm saying? Mr. Kartel, hey, who know what a gazelle is? You don't know Kartel long already. Who don't know what a gazelle is? You understand? Oh, them fast, I think, but them have a kind of, oh, I tell you, say Kartel have a kind of bunks in him step, the man. I think, him just like one bunks and him down about 10 feet. No, I tell you, a drama. But we give thanks still, you know. I just want to say condolences to the people in some Bakkle Connect and thing, yeah. I mean, I like because when we would go out I mean, I understand when people, you have several people that come up to me, Raga, look, let me get a chap, give me some money for go to hospital. Like, what the backside me must get money from? I want me to know. I want me to know. I want some little man all go like them walk come out circle my vehicle or whatever, this and that. But me they don't really play with that show in a long time, you know. Some of us make sure say what we in place, you know. Some of us have some drunk around me too, you know. Just make up for them face and make them know what to do. Oh, me not, no, police me attack. A police me roll with. Oh, some of them nobody believes you a gunman me attack, but a police me roll with, I'm not afraid for talk. Oh, when I jump on some ends and thing, whatever, I have to put what in place. And I don't hear that police too. You know, what route you know who, no? You know who? You know that the big old dirty mad one there. I want them can't call in here, kind of. No, not calling. I think I want to give them the look, you know, man. Oh, them police don't roll with them. Oh, I know say them not itch, you know. If anything go on, them I draw the line and say, oh, anything happen to one, it happen to the whole way. I saw me look on it and I saw them look on it. And we are defend that to the max. But nothing ever reach this, so. We just say, yo, I'm a boy, I understand himself. And we don't even not a long talking with no guy. And we just roll out, you understand? A crazy shit, man. Hey, the way the thing did set, man. We don't even drive on the main road come down, you know. Yo, me turn at Jacks River. Me turn Jacks River and go to some whole heap of bad road. Go back to Gale and all them place there. And come back to Guys Hill. And come back to upside Linston. Not even the main road more depend with them. The way them did that one. You're lucky because a crazy thing. If you go junction side, I go watch side. I want to a long time in this, you know. I mean, it's a survival. You're lucky. I'm not even catch me on the road and say, it's a Raga vehicle or whatever, this or that. Because let me tell you, you see the thing with them, something there. You know why me make sure something I go in them. A long time I do this, you hear me? You see them people, have something who go down and them, let me tell you how them get stupid. Them all say, yo, you know, say, you never intro an artist good. You must think a joke. Yo, you know what I say? Them can't say, you know what I say? Intro the artist is better than my art. You know, hey, gunshot for you in a Raga. I saw them going, and you cannot argue with them. It's only one line. You can't be reason with them, you know. You have to just make them know, say anything them bring, you will bring it 10 times worse than them. And I saw them back off with some little talk and say, all right, we lawyer right, but we buck here. And I feel them talk that for just say, all right, sound like you will really kill me, so make me go. You understand? I say, yo, you go like man afraid there, but them I walk away when I say that. You know? And I saw you understand them language. Yeah, man. But I don't advise. But again, people, it was a great show up to that point before all of the gymnastics start and the sighting and thing and whatever. But you hear them say, when you play Dandy Shandy, what them say? Cock up is a 10 and tips is a out. Member, man. You don't know that side there where you go so boom and draw your body to the side and push out your bottom look a bit. You know that one there? That did a rinse enough. You see the jump up in the ear? That rinse enough. And the commonest one, man, are the duck and crawl, man. I tell them, hey, that thing people in a military training, man. People up on them hill, boy, crawl. And I go down. That crazy thing, man. Thing they nice. Anyway. I saw it takes. But anyway, a landlord mix up with the pan, and a landlord mix up with the pan, any mix up involving landlord, and any other shell down mix up, and sitting in. We want to call in and give us some good landlord mix up or any other mix up on have. Yeah, so it thinks it. Yo, show him the I will not reveal what is in my brief. People are asked back feet. Just show him right there. You know right there, Jeremy? All right, because we need to play it just now before we go. All right. Jeremy and the people, IT and Fancy Cat, you know, so them did the on tour and thing. So them ask like a which line shell down the man at Phelps and Phillips thing already. And we have several. But me I tell them about I will not reveal what is in my brief. And IT never know about it. IT, listen this. Listen to one of young Black and Fancy Cat because this is a one on a skip on a show. Somewhere. Play the thing, Jeremy.
Mr. Chairman, does Mr. Phipps have a copy of this document? The questions, the way they are, suggest that he has a copy of this document. And we would like to know if he has one, then we all might as well have copies of it. No. Before his suggestion, let us find out if he has a copy and why he has a copy.
In my experience, anybody has been asking to see counsel's brief. That is totally prohibited.
That's not correct. No.
Right? The Chief Justice did it, and the Chief Justice quite wrong. Quite wrong.
I'm not interested in his brief. I'm interested in whether he has a copy of a document which you prescribe of a must copy.
Yes.
That's what I want to know.
Yes.
Have you got a copy, Mr. Of his brief?
I do not propose to tell anybody what is in my brief.
Very well.
I do not propose to tell anybody what is in my brief. Never. I do not. You never have one next line to it, Jermaine. That was all right. I do not propose to tell anybody what is in my brief. So the thing said. Anyway, people, no want to call in and give us some landlord mix-up who appear money for them. I want to on the road. Give it a one. Now, I lie them at a man call and say him see me get liquid Bakkle follow the arrow. What a wicked man, man. Hold him on the line right there. So, well, on, we have time for put him on for a minute, Jermaine. 1 minute. Hello? Hello? Well, you can't say that word. Yeah. What you all right, what you say? Quick. What you say?
Raga, you know, some still get a beer back still. Me not lie.
No, I lie you tell me never get no Bakkle.
So you say you don't get that, Raga?
Me never get no Bakkle. You're too wicked. I'm gonna tell lie on Bakkle.
So what you say, Raga? You don't get lick, Raga?
Me never get no liquid, no Bakkle.
So you don't get lick?
No.
Right, what you say? Good.
Yeah, no, me did that side. Me not lie. Me did that side like, no, there was, hey, some of them come close, you know.
Raga, your side good. Because me think that you get in your side. Me not lie.
No, honestly, no never connect, man. Hey, me did that side out rotted, man. Remember me tell you, man.
Hey, born to get something still, you know.
Born to get something? Well on. What you call it? Carla? In credit done. Well, him say born to get something. Yeah, we're going to break with so forward.
I mix up and blend that time.
I'm wanting to call and talk of the team them.
Mixup and Blenda family. You don't know we love no call them, you know. But no bother get we in no trouble. No bad word. No mention nobody name or where them come from. No say nothing we can identify them. Remember, we love the program, you know. And we want to keep it on the radio. So please, me I beg you to keep it clean. Hey, I laugh, learn and grow, say, you know. Hey, Raga, run the thing.
Brap. Welcome back. Yes, I hope you hear that piece I sitting there. Big up yourself, Black, I see your post. Large up yourself and thing. And Black, what day me did I big you up in the car? I tell people, say, are you in, like, really start teach me about our relationship to Africa in a meaningful way where we could have internalized and apply to myself, which is key, you know, because you can't hear something and it's divorced from you, it's separate from you, it's distant from you. But then when you have somebody who communicates it in a way, in terms and language and with symbols and with anecdotal information where you can immediately connect to, it make a difference. And that's how you really learn. I'm telling you, say, a Black are the first somebody who really, round that we look a lignum vitae tree there, we look a lignum vitae tree there around a school of drama, Black, and we don't need to elaborate more as to the indigenous activities that we were engaging in and so forth. But, big up all of the Rasta man, we always jump around this one and I explain certain things to you and things. But, yeah. So we have to big up Black for that because what that did was put me on a journey and a growth where I can reach a point where I can understand certain things with respect to history and its relationship to psychosocial development and psychocultural development and thing, and understand myself better certain way. That's why I can do so I just don't even give a damn about people because we think set internally. Yeah, man. We think set from people like Blacker, people like Gene Breeze, people like a brother named Henry Mitu. People don't even know that brother there, right? Atensa Lindsay. Yeah, man. Big up them people, you understand? I'm a brethren Duck. Up Augustone there, you understand? Yagaru and all them people who have jacked the knowledge them for a long time. You see? So we big up all of the elders them everybody know, the Miss Lou and all them people who never shame of them things for a long time. But, you know, some other people in my life, just on an individual level, you know. Even some professors and things who you can't see them, they set the thing a certain way. Them people are real. Yeah. But anyway, a landlord mix up with the pan and we want to just roll in with the mix up them and shell them down wicked right now. Yeah? And sit down. And do remember when you blaze up the mix up and a deep up on somebody when I want you call them name. No. Leave that alone. Don't call them name. Nor. You know, so that 3-letter word, they are really bossy people word. Even though it's 3-letter. You know, bossy people have big word. But nor. Don't it, Emily?
Yeah.
Nor really is a bossy people word, you know. Yeah, I mean, why you do that. Nor do I want you to do it. But anyway, yeah, and do not give us any information that will allow us to know who you talk to, even though you not call them name. And when you call, when I want you in a radio in the background, and when I want you in a nice in the background, Jeremy, and don't like that. And we get very nervous because something can be said or something can go over where we get in a trouble and make the dirty, wicked people them who sit down and I cock them ears and I listen for things for use against my show and for call the broadcasting commission and thing. Landlord mix up, we say. Like that, yeah. Can when that on it. Yeah. To the phone line we go right now. Good afternoon. Hello.
Good afternoon, Raga. Wagwan.
Brap. That me say.
Yeah, that I say.
Yeah, man.
Raga, you and me, I say no.
Talk to me.
First, I must say big up to Michelle, because I have a mother to your woman and our sour daughter, Fiar. That's a sack the gun.
What am I doing? I done, Emily.
Them can't done Emily, Raga. Because Emily voice so nice. I don't know, I just love her voice.
All right.
They must say Emily voice sound like she a lesbian.
That must...
Raga, if you ever see them... Raga?
Yeah.
Don't laugh. You have to done them.
Don't. No, at Jamaica that doing that, so they think set it up. You
yeah,
always have some theater. Them don't know her.
I don't know her neither, but I don't care.
Me don't know.
Good people when me hear good people. Oh.
Me don't know. Sometimes when them have them one that stress, I say them, who knows the daughter could all take the mama, man.
Jesus Christ, Raga, don't bother talk. You look so. The two of them fever hugging a dirty water all the time when me see them.
So what you say differently? Well, you see not a race here now, but anyway, I could go and pray. Yeah, man, what you say differently?
Yeah, when me and say Raga.
Yeah. It's a PP up bed. It's a PP up bed, yeah.
PP up bed.
So what you say? You never see them in a new clothes yet?
Only when it's all, you see them look like a people give them it.
Yeah, bottom of the barrel, yeah. Bottom of the barrel, I saw the tan, man. We have a word we have a word for it, you know, but that you know, I really say it, pan.
For real.
But you know what we are talking though? It starts with P. It starts with P, so it's a Pina.
Yeah, man, I know.
Pina. But
anyway, Raga. You me I say no, my local friend gone back a foreign, you know.
Who that?
When me I tell about man, you just say want me give the baby.
Oh, me not remember the mix up.
You know, me think you remember the mix up there, Raga. Oh, you mean you're supposed to remember the shell down mix up them now, I'm here.
No, remember, say, wool it me here, you know, man.
You know me, the girl in the head with the pot cover, man, and the teeth, them knock up and me, I tell you.
Come, man. Yes, man. So what me I know?
Me I tell you, so the youth gone when say him not come back till April, and when him left him give me $10,000. I know. Yeah.
Okay.
$10,000.
So who him gone with to?
Right.
Who him gone with to?
Well, he must have a woman over there still, you know, so I'm not going to say him now have the woman or that, so you don't know a man them all over, so he must have a woman over there.
Okay.
And still claim the youth.
Okay, it goes so. All right.
So you could work with his daddy for the fitness, you know. Him come here yesterday, come give me $1,000 for the one.
So, hold on, he might get $1,000?
$1,000.
No, what was it $1,000 for?
So I must buy something to eat if me hungry. Me not take it.
And him knows that he my father for pitney?
Yeah.
And so wait, that what you mean? What me ask you is, the $1,000 is like you ask you $1,000 for a bus share, he might give you $1,000. Hold on. He might give you $1,000 and say, see the baby money here.
No, I must say, me fi buy something to eat. That's my pocket money. Me don't take it. It come like me hungry if me take it. I'm not used to that.
Okay. So who you gonna get? You gonna get the Uganda friend? You gonna give him the pitney?
No, sir. No, by right. Okay. Yeah, I look a friend, my old man friend, as I tell her, she tell me, say, me not to do that.
You not to do it?
Yeah, she said, although the rightful father are a fool.
Yeah.
And so me not to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, my old man friend, a real big man, you know, all when drinking rum, in talk, be a conscious thing, and he says she a old man, and she...
Well, and so, no, you know, one of the reasons why I know for give him the jacket, you know, what is happening is that you find a lot of children who were given as jacket later on in life, all kind of problems that reach them now when them forget visa,
yeah, them
when them forget school and them something.
Girl, man.
Yeah.
When time she could go away and them to their father to take care of the father, what she know a long time to take care of man and DNA and the turn out kind of pitch him our father. So me know say a worse, a bad thing I can don't fall the youth for future and alive.
Exactly.
So back that say a pitney.
Exactly.
See if you go foreign now and them say if you go to DNA.
Yeah.
They look at the man we get enough feeling pitney. I really think Raga.
Yeah. So just think about that, yeah? Just think about that. And that no means say you can't go and deal with the youth still, you know, if you want to deal with him.
You want me deal with him.
Yeah. All right. I see how you think,
you want me deal with him.
All right. Now say a word here.
We never forget that mix up about the landlord lady want me know.
All right. Send it down there quick then. Yeah.
Raga?
Yeah.
The lady and she a landlord about one local lady living in our yard.
Yeah.
She and her 2 sons. She not really normal all the while. She not really cook much because she wash clothes to people and so forth. And sometimes she not really get paid. And all the while the landlord in the yard, and sometimes she not probably more while when she get money to pay them. I like her daughter, her friends, and don't want to look at money and the daughter no two, they pan out not foreign, you understand?
Yeah.
And she I tell her say one time she did it, and if you meet them a cook a pressure cooker like them a do it fight through. When them a cook, them put on pressure cooker for the she smell the food and a show off and she said one evening like she never have nothing to cook for she and her 2 sons. And she said she put make up a coal fire out her door because her gas they done. And so she put on one big pot and a big stone in the pot. Put stone and water and she said she store and she taste and she store and she send her son to season and she has season. For then feed her so she have boiled pot of soup. Raga. She said when she done she take off the big sitting that stone and water and carry in her house. So all of them think of food and no food. And she want pack back style for it and the poor woman have nothing.
Well, and the landlady I do this or the woman in the rent the place?
The woman rent the place with the landlady and I pick them and show up and I show them can cook big food.
Okay, so she just put on her pressure cooker with some stone.
No, yes, Raga.
And just put it out there. I make the pressure cooker make her back and eyes with the stone in it.
And a pressure we and a cook and she said when she go in a be a stone and then they still never have nothing to eat. She just do it for them feel like them have food to eat that evening day.
No, let me get her tambourine for that one. Earth up the med door. So what she said she just take up her pressure cooker and go in like she gonna share big food, no?
And nothing.
That time nothing not there.
Nothing not there, just to bust back a slang pan them.
Yo, that mad. Yeah, but go here. You know, pressure cooker full of power. Go here when the stone them are rattling there, man.
Yeah, tell you, hey. When she carry in there and people, they lock up in there, nothing to eat.
Nothing in there and thing. But a beer stone in there.
I must be crackers and tea, then drink and raga. That lady have a nice restaurant, now we see her daughter set her up.
Yeah, all right.
She not leave the place again.
Okay, but that's because see while when the landlady and our people them listen and say, boy, some big piece of meat she must have in the man.
Yeah, and she have to put some cow food.
So you know I must cow food because I'm a cow food give pressure cooker so much trouble.
Yeah, you know, she don't know a nice restaurant.
Yeah, like cause no pressure cooker really have to go hardcore for cow food do you know.
Yeah,
I also asked you
about me pass out there and she asked if me not come buy no food and me I tell her so me no stay so cause me I tell her so my gone and she asked so you mean by you gone and she me I say no man my gone my go so she said oh me feed for you and she see one nice bowl of soup and you must for drinking me couldn't even done.
And look the big things are going fair now I saw it things set man. Step up and bad man people and more time we just have a pressure 2 stone for trick the crowd.
She just she no watch nothing, she just put on her pot like a cook and a spoon and that.
You say a word here? All right. Yeah man, blessing. Why? That Maddie Emily. Woman a pressure this stone just to nobody make people have anything over.
Hey, and pressure cooker take gas, you know, man.
No.
So see how long she there hold it out with the stone and the pressure cooker.
Yeah. And you know the truth is though, you know, the stone them must suffer. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. And then them serious pressure there, let's do an under pressure too. Yeah,
one of the few pressure cooker them, when it a cook, the smell not come from
no,
it.
the smell not come from it. And that time they just say, no, because we meat clean. You know, I smell I come from it to hear people I say, John, she pressure food up, oh, it smell like
and I don't call me it.
No, well on. Oh, she said, but it smells like a quarry.
When I bust the body pan them after them no more than I.
Sure. Okay, give me an next caller. Landlord Mixup. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, greetings.
What going on, Raga?
There, you know, what go on?
The man that call Raga about him see you get baby clean good, eh?
You did that?
Of course, I did that in a year more so. That's when D'Angelo perform and the rain start, Joe.
Yeah.
I run out, man, come artist.
D'Angelo, your artist, so you can run out in the rain. My girl, you did that, don't you see me on the stage?
Of course, I see on the stage, I'm here when I say, yeah, I don't know who you are, so I say, you want me going on the bigger? So them me, I'm not going on the bigger.
No, they might tell me about me for go to that stage. For go come. Me say, go to that which stage? When I'm at somebody go to where? The one Briggy. But I forgot they go talk to people. That time I crazy Magnum Bakkle. I fall in love with people on the stage. You understand? I me for go out there.
True, man. I'm going to get it done. I'm not lying.
Well, you didn't see one of them connect Mounty?
Of course, Bakkle slap him. The way how him take himself.
Well, Bakkle, you know why do? Because Bounty did that whole thing and a gangster up the thing. For Bounty run well like a girl like people. That me I say.
I'm born to stick, but I'm sure I'm born to the whole heap of gully creep that night there.
Yo, when the Bakkle ever come, you know, see, I mean society, you say any Bakkle connect me?
Not a Bakkle.
Because I mean, I say one time, I treat my sight one time. Because when I jump up and do one of them, look down the shandy split from one. As the next one that I see like it, I come to my face part, I'm just lean away from that. I want to come to my body, I'm going to shift in the ear on that one day. Jump on one foot and cut. Eh?
Where so much Bakkle come from?
No, man, them did sell the Bakkle, you know. Probably them, at the next one, them won't do that, you know. Them see the liquor, them they selling about. See, thank you, because I don't want people to think I'm a bias or anything, but I can't take it.
I can't take the show and female artists, steer shows.
Yes. No, steer shows go on good. Steer shows Shelly.
Yeah, man, to tell the show, female artists, steer show, D'Angelo artists,
yeah, Twin of Twins go good too.
Let me get more time.
Sizzler mash up the place too. Sizzler go out to, Assassin go out to, and thing.
Assassin.
Yeah. I say a word.
I'm a piece of Mixup for Gil.
Box me in my cloth with it there.
No, man.
Yeah.
What do you end up and look who Mixup, but you want to call, but I didn't get through.
Yeah.
Anyway, I have call, but be your father, I want to big him up straight.
Yeah.
Because I'm there with him for much years, man. Living in a house and bed things.
Yeah.
Me and him are going good and everything.
Mm.
From school days, me and him together, but I know same while and thing from school days.
Yeah. No, don't call in name, here.
No, but I use a name, code name.
All right, we still cut it out, but no, just say, yeah, go on.
Yeah, me I say, I'm changed, so. When I see him, I go to gallery, you know.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Wild out thing.
Yeah.
Anytime I take up him phone for check it and run through it.
Yeah.
Everything have a code.
Yeah.
Miss card, receive card, dial card, everything have a code. So me I say, how me I get another phone if I know where I'm going with car? I'm not like, kill me dead, him after I go out with something. Nobody can change him just so.
All right.
Anyway, I'm going to back now. Because to everything in my phone and a code.
Yeah.
I slide out him chip and put it in my phone. And turn back down him phone. So if him come while him chip in my phone, him not see. So I'm going to now and I put the chip in my phone. None of them number them now come up. Nothing now come up. You don't know what I'm doing, Raga?
What you do?
I just divert all miss call, all reject call, all unanswered to my number. Straight.
What you do? What?
I just divert all I miss call, him unanswered call, and him reject call. So if him reject the call, it runs to my phone. If he miss the call, it runs to my phone, to my number.
You can't do that?
Oh, you mean? Going to settings and I'm going to call as divert. And just divert call him.
And then what? And then what? Yeah.
You sweet joke. Me call this man when him say him there work. And I'm my voice message me here. Can't reject my call.
Him reject your call.
Reject call my call. Son of that Raga, one night, me and him dead. Good. Well, read on everything. I see him phone ring. Hear him now? Our mommy a call my phone. I want to that woman here. Put on him phone. I cut him could have a call and my phone was ring same time. Hear me to him now like an idiot. So that she mother call the phone and she not get to share. Call my one.
Mad.
And turn him straight. Raga, I'm leave about that car because chew him there. You sweet a joke than that now.
Then him no must pick up and say something in a something because him know son. No, but I know him mother call. Oh, okay, him just think say if he or him probably think say him mother.
No man, never speak to him. I occupy a long time not to my mother. Raga, me reach him about 2 hours after me reach him. You know the girl that come at the yard, him and the girl plant God. But him no bother touch the girl. Because me reach him, call him start come to my phone. So you know him tell the girl say, oh, him and the brother got reduced and the car broke. So I'm not going to get to come. So me and the reduced will come.
And we know what that can mean to you.
No, Raga, I don't mean so.
Me know, me just say.
Yeah.
Me just say.
So I'm going to say back now, I'm dead there. I see the girl come there and I call.
Hold on there, you have to really seal it up there, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm go there and I say, well, I'm going. She has to come to Angie and understand that time. Whatever. And be a thing. So I'm going to take you to him and she and the proper loan pot cover and big stone I'm give them.
What?
2 of them.
What you say? Loan pot cover and big stone?
I was Saturday night.
Yeah.
I just done boy peace soup, the pot cover had. About 10 hours living at the house. You know that soup pot then normal.
Yeah.
I pray back to him stairs.
What you say?
You know where I'm going to find? Me no need a 3D no, I know it's just a fling. I said 3D or wall this and give my next big stone. A proper stone one.
Oh, yes, I'm saying 3D. You say, 3D, wall this or something else. Yeah. I give my next big stone.
Yeah.
Loan pot cover and be a box to him face and sitting down. So, she defend it. The girl defend it.
If I boy long too.
Well, what my one was she a warrior?
Raga, if I boy long to that little broke pocket girl will start sending me, please credit me. I regular my credit her phone. I saw my shit, I look, she hungry bad.
Okay, I'm a hungry girl.
Yeah.
Hungry girl. You see them then be a stress and problem them bring point. I know say there's salt. And every hungry girl me meet salt, you know. Them just you there around them and bad luck follow you. Honestly, every hungry girl me see will come like them want to take it for me. Like bad vibe, just don't say be rider, yeah? Yeah, it's a short, cause you know, I just say be rider, you can't really say what that word, you know?
Trust me, she not stay good.
Okay.
No competition, Raga.
As she says, as she had a
me I get born, me have a reason for just up and do me here and do me here. A competition I must say. A girl can't compete if you go backbench. You have to look for a man and know that man the old time league. I want a girl, I want some of them.
Brap. Me don't know some of them.
I must chance about a man the old time league. The girl that old time league, I can't compete with her.
You see, she not give no incentive. She not give no incentive.
I'm a son the clothes and come like me, I'm a good clothes compared to she.
See it there.
She not feel good.
Nah, man, you see them now, you call them letter 26.
I'm a kid.
Hold on. No, you call them letter 26. That's my new name for them, letter 26.
26.
No, man, letter 26.
Letter 26.
Because 26 letter in the alphabet, you know, them come last, and them say Z.
Damn bad. No, my friend, not true.
I have a new name for them. I say, my girl, just call, man. You're letter 26.
Yeah.
And them say Z.
I can't understand, Reggae, when man have good, still good, look good woman at them yard. Them have to go to the road.
You know, that matter has perplexed me quite often, too, but we won't elaborate on that right now.
True.
Anyway, blessings and respect here.
Yes, sir, because that's fair.
Not say a word, man. I just go and hold it in your man just step through, see me. Them no more than you. Here, babes. All right, I will elaborate people soon forward.
I mix up and blend that time.
I'm wanting to call and talk up the team.
Mix up and Blenda family. You don't know we love no call them, you know. But no bother get we in no trouble. No bad word. No mention nobody name or where them come from. No say nothing we can identify them. Remember, we love the program, you know, and we want to keep it on the radio. So please, me I beg you to keep it clean. Hey, I laugh, learn and grow, we say, you know. Hey, Raga, run the thing.
Yeah, man. Welcome back up in I sitting with upon some landlord mix-up. Any mix-up involving a landlord or a landlady. Landlord or landlady, or if you have any other shell down sitting where you want blaze out. Here we go. Good afternoon. Hello.
Afternoon, sir. How you do?
Greetings.
Nice. In reference to the Bounty Killer event,
yes.
What you thought Bounty Killer said, I don't think he said anything bad enough. What he had said is this: one, parents don't argue with children. So how the newspaper must have it that he and the child will be arguing. And from there, this one started.
No, but that is a point I was making, that it was like, I think it was more in the vein of just being entertaining and whatever. But it wasn't no looking nasty, disgusting, it was nothing like that. So you have to wonder if somebody did a set for do it.
And not only that, I am glad the score has been leveled, because other than that, I mean, I think Bounty Killer career would have gone down the drain.
What do you mean?
The fact that Vybz Kartel got the same treatment or worse, it leveled the score.
All right, then. All right. Okay, that's another way to look at it. But I'm glad that you make a good point right there, you know, with respect to what Bounty Killer had said, because some people misinterpret it and think Killer had said something like really nasty and disgusting about Kartel, and that wasn't the case. That wasn't the case.
Some of the artists make some really harsh comment and nothing happened of it.
No, right you out, yeah, some, you know, assassin, no, but them never call him name, do it. Well.
But you knew exactly who was talking about.
No, but Joseph Whale did say Vybz cartoon and Mofrado and things like that, and other artists chew out on the bleaching thing. Twin of Twins done the bleaching thing, wicked, them never get no buckle. No, the point you're making though, which is true, categorically true, other artists said some way more serious and dissing thing, you know, with respect to the bleaching and true word on Kartel than what Bounty Killer did say at that point, and them never get any buckle. So.
Right. The only person I think could revive that show was my father, you know. It's wonder why the idea to even continue the show, but if you decided to do it, you should have brought on.
Yeah, you're right. There are two things that could have saved the show. Perhaps Movado, or if they had brought on Bounty Killer and Kartel at the same time.
You know what I expected?
What?
When I heard the announcement of Vybz Kartel, Bounty Killer, I was at the front of the stage. I said, come. I leave immediately and went to the VIP bar.
Yeah, all right, because you know, so when Kartel...
I know. If you're not bringing on RP one time, it doesn't make sense.
No, it could have worked still, you know. It could have worked still, you know. But I want to tell you that the solution to this is simple, you know. Don't make no Bakkle out there.
Not only that, we are big people.
Yeah.
Those guys who started playing, based on what I've seen, it was just two battlers that entered the stage first.
Right.
And then followed after a battle like crazy. I've never seen so many battles or anything in the air like that.
No. You know, so I'm glad you call and I said, because I don't think people a long time in this, and never at a stage and see so many battles. Honestly.
That's what I'm saying. I've never seen so many objects in the air. Never ever.
No. And you say, we on the stage, you're lucky you can't see them from down there. We on the stage, we are see it when it's too late, when them coming at the light.
Yeah, because I seen everything from where I stood at the VIP bar and I see everything that came that
But
side.
sir, I have a very serious question to ask you. There's a matter of great consternation for many of us here who have been affiliated with this show. We have our impressions of this show. At any point, did you see any bottles connect my person?
No. I didn't say that. I saw when you run off the stage, which everybody would have, the drummer, everybody.
All right.
Everybody.
The other thing I want to ask you. You did hear Killa say anything about Ragashanti?
No. I didn't hear that.
You see, that is a confusion.
You said it.
But you see, the person who write it in the paper, in the Observer, got it wrong. Because the two of them see Killa with the microphone last. And when Killa cut, that time me have my microphone at the backstage or whatever, and I turn the Bakkle start real. Me start cussing and I say, yo, I never come here, I don't sound like Killa. I say, yo, I never come here for playing a Ragashanti. And I saw some of those one people know say I never Killa did say that.
The show was a very, very good show. A very good show.
Thank you.
I said the show was even too cheap. For so many artists, top class artists, come on, that show was way too cheap.
Exactly, and for the quality of the performances up to that point, the quality of the performances.
To everybody there.
The people did that, the performances were just impressive, they were great, they were good. You know, and it's just sad that people going, when they remember the show, that is what them going to remember.
I'm not a fan of none of them, you know.
Right.
None. Not a fan of none. But at the end of the day, I tell you, I mean, the only person I thought could have revived that show was Amavado. Or two brought or bring all three on stage. That way, nobody would ever fling, not even hands.
Exactly.
Without anybody there.
Exactly.
All right,
all right, Papa. Respect for the feedback and the input here.
Yeah,
Blessings and respect. Yeah. All right, to the phone line we go. Landlord Mixup or any other Mixup. Good afternoon. Hello.
Hello, good afternoon, brother.
Yeah.
I have a landlord Mixup to tell you.
Blaze it up.
Yeah, I have this landlord. She live from us. The same where I live on.
Yeah.
When it come to the 20, and so forth, she come and she borrow 500, be 500 and 300 she love borrow.
Well on. Your landlord always a borrow money from you.
Yeah, she always borrow when it come to the 20, the 28.
But when you rent due,
she say we can pay her at any time, long as she get her money.
No, so when you usually prepare the rent?
Huh?
When you usually...
We pay it like the last of the month. Sometimes the last of the month or sometimes the 30th or sometimes 31. Because anytime we can pay her.
Okay, but you say she always, so anytime around the 20th, she always come borrow $500 and $300 from you. Oh, yeah. Okay. So what you think about that now? What you think about that?
She does wicked.
No, well...
In their car life, come up on the house, she lives on the same road and she don't come up on the house or anything. When you call her, she say, reduct it out of the rent. We must do one to reduct it out of the rent.
And deduct it?
Yeah, deduct it out of the rent.
Deduct it out of the rent and thing, and what that?
Yeah, I be out of on them something there. Be out of, she don't send her son go to school and them thing there. She use the money out of and go out and go down.
I always come and borrow $500 and $300 for around the 20th of the month.
Yeah.
So not always a lender?
Yeah, well, we deduct it out of the rent.
Okay.
Deduct it out of the rent.
Okay. All right, then blessings here.
All right.
Yeah, man. That not look good enough. That not look good. You don't come on, respect that. You can't borrow from your tenant on a regular. Them, you can't turn up on the 20th every month for your nanny or your 3 bills, you know. Not too right at all. Good afternoon, hello.
Hello.
Yes, greetings.
Yeah, greetings, I got.
Whoa.
Yeah, you know, sir, we are calling, me dead backstage with the general them step. It was obvious that they were set up in the crowd to stone the general.
We stone bounty killer. Yeah.
Yeah. Because he just come on stage, he not really reaching and nothing yet. And then start. But here, I'm going to tell you where it stem from, man. What the general got Margaritaville?
Yeah.
You see, and him and deal down there, we and him a step on Kartel can.
Yeah.
And the people, them love it.
Yeah.
You see, in the following week, Kartel go down there, but he come like, them not so feel him now, so him keep the general thing powerful. So, him trying to make Killa get in that S. But they can't say people, them love it. You see?
Hold on. I don't can't. Hold on. With all due respect, I don't can't take what you know. Why don't I always think say if something go down, the next person set it up? You really think the Kartel need to set up something like that against Killa?
Yeah.
Now, hold on. I'm not dispute say somebody who was support Kartel may do it, you know. What me I say is, why don't I always carry to that point where you think the Kartel are going to set up that? You think Kartel really need to do that?
He don't really need to do that.
Here's the other thing now. So why would Kartel do that? You think say if them 2.5 Killa for the stage or whatever, and the show done, then Kartel can't perform neither, so nobody not get to do nothing.
Exactly.
So may I say, it wouldn't make any sense then. Everybody suffer.
Yes. You see a point here, but when you tell the truth, it's obvious. It's obvious.
No, I don't think it's obvious that somebody have up Killa and did want to start something. What is not obvious is that this was engineered by Vybz Kartel himself. That is not obvious. And we need to have that understanding.
Yeah, but what me I say, so why when other artists did I say what they must say against him, them never Bakkle?
No, but that is the point I'm making. It's obvious that somebody did have up Killa and want to start. But you know the fans them stay. Some of them will just do things that just saw them roll. But it's obvious that somebody did out for Killa. Me feel so. You understand?
Yeah,
because
but
what Killa said never warrant that. Me never see people get to because people say worse than them thing there throughout the show with respect to them who are throughout Pan Kartel. So, but may I say, what is not obvious is that this was engineered by Vybz Kartel. That is not obvious. All right?
Yeah.
But I say a word here, family. Let's go and support
it.
it.
Man, but remember this.
Yeah.
General never run off by stage, yes.
Oh.
Walk him down off by stage. And me get there. Get it straight and nobody talk. No.
Well,
no boy have the general thing.
Well, what you say about to never run off by stage?
He never run none at all because at one point he never did come off by stage.
No.
He read the backstage, run, go up and say, General.
My boss.
You see?
My boss.
I'm up behind him and walk off by
my
stage.
boss.
Yeah.
Listen to me now. I agree with it because one time, yes, when the second Bakkle come in, at that time he registered to me where I go on. I'm say, Killa, Bakkle. Killa never move. Killa never.
Hold on,
my dog. Hold on, what me I say? So him never move. So you're right there, so. But me I tell you, say, when time the Bakkle him did a rain down and thing, and Killa move by me to top of the statue, him did a move. Him never did that. Him never move fast like Kartel. Me I stand by that one day. But Killa did a move fast, and I submit to you that it was sensible and intelligent for him to move fast. Given the amount of Bakkles that were coming down, everybody did a move fast. And who did I bring him off? Did I move fast too? So you can't say him did I walk as if him did I take a Sunday store.
Moving fast now to do the same thing as running because we just move because we never run. No, we never run. We can't hear from that.
No, but my boss. No, what me I say is that you still depend this tip here we say what? And I never did I run some man a real man, a gangster when me I try to tell you. No, but well no, I'm not hide and talk. No disrespect, but we are reason man. We are reason. Big man thing, see. When me I try to tell you, say, anybody who a walk when them Bakkle come down and a walk is an idiot. But my lad, you forgot how much Bakkle that come down? Why you ever stand up like a gangster no take back? A gangster cut when Bakkle come on and thing and then reinforcement and thing, if we are defend it, we defend it. I will leave a Bakkle that come down, my papa.
Yeah, I know, I'm telling you, there with the backstage and we see it,
No, but what I'm saying is the intelligent thing to do when so many Bakkle come down is for run.
Yeah, but me and you know, say General, nah run. You know that too. Nah run.
What you say, the General, nah run, no.
General, nah run.
Bro. I say, alright, are you telling me that the General would rather take 2 Bakkle than for run?
Yo, if it catch him, but the two of not running on your
No, but
then again, we didn't run him to say, say, that the chance of it catching him limited.
Because it a more
catch him when him up on the front part of the
well on. It a more catch uno then, and that you say.
Most likely, we are talking about now General that.
Can we now protect him?
Well, we have to protect the General.
And if it means we have to take 2 Bakkle to protect the General, we don't have no problem I do it to that defend him.
So be case.
So be all right. No. We just did understand the level, so people understand. And I hope the General are listening and hear so now say, yo.
We respect the General man to the grown team walk.
See it there. So I want to say surround him and protect him. No Bakkle for reach the General. And make sure that the General can walk off of the stage and don't run.
Walk off and walk out of the crowd and walk going in bus.
Walk going in bus. And if it means you have to surround him and take some Bakkle so that the General can walk out like a General, you don't have no problem to do that.
Walk out like a General because he my General.
See it there. Him are the General. See it there.
He my General. And anything him say, I start go.
Yo, let me ask you something. Bounty Killa come out and say him are the 5-star General. L.A. Lewis come out and say him are the 7-star General. What do you think about that?
William, sir.
Eh?
William, sir.
Yeah. No, but just I said it sounds to me like L.A. Lewis at this Bounty Killa.
But I don't know who name, sir.
All right, Papa, the argument, I understand what you say. It done this, sir. All right, it done this, sir. All right, blessings, hear me, King.
Yeah, man, guidance, you see.
Manners and respect. Germany in a shock. The youth them serious or honor and respect them say. You know hear the man them say. You know hear the brother say. If it means that them have to surround the General, I make the General walk off like a General while them a take the Bakkle them and thing. It's not a problem for them. Not a problem for them. But so, hey, people, I'm glad me hear people are calling and I tell them, I tell them the thing them and they must think I joke me I make. Me never did see when them actually I take a bone, but at the same time I see with Kartel. I see when I tell them I take a Kartel and it's like a space there they were like a Bakkle could have got through. And I'm on the cinch to come on for you, seal up that space here. You understand? You put your body right there, so yeah. Because if a Bakkle come, we don't want no Bakkle a screech it through. If any Bakkle come, I say put your body here, so you for make it connect you. Yo, it was the thing I joke me, I tell the people, the man them are real like Secret Service and protect the president's mad. All right, phone line we say, good afternoon, hello.
Hi, Uncle Raga.
Brap, what's up?
That's the thing. You know, see, don't put him in the Bakkle touch Kartel. Some of them protect his skin.
Well on, were you there?
Get it and come back black.
Wait. What you say? Any Kartel, what you say? The matter was very serious because any Kartel get a liquid one at the Bakkle, that spot going come back black.
Definitely.
And they cannot afford that.
They cannot afford that.
Hey, somebody call and I say, yo, them have to protect Kartel, you know, because of thin skin, you know.
Definitely don't have for the bruise of Kartel expensive skin.
Expensive skin, man.
Anyway, I have one little landlord mixed up.
Say that.
This dude rents an apartment, right?
Yeah.
So, you know, one of the hurricane things them get wet up.
Yeah.
And him tell the landlord say him want compensation. And truck I go pass me now.
All right.
Yeah, sorry about that. Tell the landlord him want compensation.
Yeah.
The landlord give him no money. So him set matters in him hand and decides him not paying no rent.
Yeah.
Landlord, months pass, landlord not get no money. The landlord do nothing more than go in and shoot the guy. So guy come from work and see him things them outside. Guy call the police and sing the police them come and start text statements. Guy tell the police them that have 1,200 US now one dresser drawer.
Yeah.
And it missing.
Yeah.
So them ask him what denominations. Guy said 2,500 and 2,100.
Tambourine! No, you know something need to have a good tambourine. So if tell the police, it's a money man looking us. So if tell the police them say 1,200 USD in I'm thing them. So the police them say, what denomination of the US you did have in there? Man say, yo, I have two $500 US bill, you know, a $200 US bill, yeah.
I don't want to tell so the police write it, you know, and the landlord said to them, so not damn me that, you know. I want to tell more 500 US bill come from. I want to show me one of that.
Oh, God. Well, they don't devote that thing. Now, here's the interesting thing. Do you know that there are actually $10,000 US bill around?
Really?
Yeah, man. But they're very small in number. And if there's a $10,000 US bill around, who knows? But in truth, nobody have any $500 US bill. Nobody not have them. So that lie the man I tell her wicked.
Lie myself.
No, but
and it's never a solid case, you know. There's no way the landlord could tell him that the money wasn't there.
No, but I think him thinking in Jamaican terms.
Yes, man.
You see it. I think about the police them smart and beat him in a one, man.
Yeah, man.
Yo, I told fight, you know, the police them should have said, oh, who they on the US $500?
Anyway, man, I say one big up fan wall.
You say a word here, blessings and respect here.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Well, I never see one yet. All right, just between me and you, Julius, big man thing. Julius. Me I talk to you right now. Swear upon my mother, name and beer things. Me I tell you, say, me not tell like, me respect Bakkle when them airborne. Me not tell it, me not lie, right? Me respect Bakkle when them in flight. Me have the maximum respect for them when them in flight. This when Bakkle and move like fighter jet. Me respect them time. Me not tell lie. Some things me not tell lie upon Joseph. Me not tell lie upon woman. Me not tell lie upon Nuki. Me not tell lie upon Bakkle. What? If show them my back?
Yeah, man.
Me not. All right, may I show Emily my back? Emily my back look like you get anyone? No, what?
No, man, him not getting a lip, man.
I lie them I tell.
I saw the video and he ran for cover.
What? But you say Michelle I defend her peer. No, man, hey, no, yo, Julius. Well, who that did with the... No, can't ask any straight up. I tell us, no Bakkle never connect the eye. No Bakkle never connect eye and eye because, Julius, I be a dive on sight me the pan in Julius. If you see me, you know, I tell us, I run like thief, my lad. I not hide.
The king, Kuno warrior.
That me I tell you, say me say sight. And be a things. Yo, hey, Julius better tell Eddie, man, it would be a sight to behold, man. Crazy Bakkle, yo. Crazy Bakkle. But we give thanks to the day.
Yes, some people get presidential retreat and all these things. Leave on the presidential style.
No, well, that is the point I made today. That yes, the people, Secret Service was covering Bounty Killer and Vybz Kartel, and they were taking the Bakkle slap them in order to protect the presidential person and thing, and they escorted them.
Really have a lot of CIA in Jamaica, them.
I wouldn't say CIA. I would say Secret Service. Secret Service. Yeah, it's a Secret Service that protect the president. Yeah, that has to do with spying. We're talking about protecting the president. And even when Vybz Kartel was placed in his car, and we have a resulting what you call it now when a string of car going, what you call it again? Convoy. A convoy of vehicles. You should see the Secret Service running beside all the vehicles, clearing the way for the president. Hey, Julius, you see the whole time this is going, I be laughing Kartel left on it.
He was laughing before you got hit or after?
Julius, man, I'm back to you with a piece of boat across your face, man. I'm tell you something about Bakkle. Yo, you see, bro, Kartel start. Well, I know. You see, bro, Kartel start run. I be laughing him from him running. I be laughing him there.
You can't call Kartel, man.
Eh?
You can't link Kartel or Killa, man.
All right, we're going to try link them. But we have to go like I know them all a break. Ruth, try reach Kartel or Killa for me, yeah? All right, then bless him. Yo, Ruth. Try and reach Kartel and Corey Kartel. We're going to try and link you. We want a quick talk here. And I don't know a Raga show set up. People call Kartel and Bounty Killer. Tell them say we are try and link them up here. And Ruth, you don't have no number for them there. Call it. Eh? All right, call, you have number for Kartel. Call Leng, man. You have Corey number. Eh? Call Corey, man. Call Corey. All Leng. No, well, not Leng, not Isaiah Leng, you know, we attack. Because you know why you get it twisted. We attack Leng, who power with Kartel, the other Leng. You understand? And get a number for Bounty. You know, what you mean you have no number for Bounty? Well, on the people, yo, we try reach them. Bounty Killer and Vybz Kartel, we try reach. We just want a 1 second, I think. So far.
I mix up and blend that time.
I'm wanting to call and talk up the team them.
Yeah, man, welcome back up in I setting. I don't know, I don't know the flavor right there, so you know, we used to mix up and well, we have the teacher. We have the teacher in I building. Yeah, we are going. Good afternoon, the teacher.
One party.
What you say, teach?
There, I know Raga hold it on the Gaza, I know.
Well, I saw the thing said to know the levels, Yo, teach. May I get straight to the point? You know the I can run fast, yo.
I want to say, won't even say running, I just walk at top speed, because I don't do the
Yo, Kartel, what I think I tell the people is that when the Bakkle ever come down and you turn and I come off, I be a laughing in the part. What did I go on in your mind? You just laugh out the thing. What did I go on this?
Well, I have to laugh because I knew exactly that was going to happen, Raga. I knew, even although I go up on the stage, and I knew that was going to happen because you have to remember, for every action, you have a reaction.
Right.
Then Bakkle, Killa, you don't know. From Vybz Kartel walk, set foot on stage. I knew that was going to happen.
But why you go anyway if you know so that did happen?
Because I could have been wrong. Just as though you go to see me and I try to hold along the crowd, you know what I mean? Nothing beats a try to failure and Vybz Kartel fail on that specific occasion.
Okay, and a big man thing, you say you fail on that occasion. You say you believe say them did go Bakkle you, but in your mind you say you could be wrong, so you bravely go out there anyway.
Yeah, man, because I get paid for perform and I would really want to disappoint the fans. It's not like the show was officially ended.
Right.
But
I
knew that was going to happen because for every reaction is a reaction. You know, you're going to have irate fans of Killa who are going to be in the crowd and anticipating Vybz Kartel's appearance just for the sole reason of flinging a bottle or twice.
But you see, when them suggest to bring you after the whole Killa drama, may I tell you straight, you know, me tell them, say, I'm mad on a madman. Anyone bring Kartel out the right, you know. The people who vex a Killa now go perform, them have a Bakkle Kartel. I say, listen, I strongly suggest someone don't do it and think. But their argument was, well, a whole heap of people come here for the Kartel, so if Kartel go out, the probably Kartel can hold back the show and we bring back Killa. But, you know, me never did really say it to them, but perhaps what I should have said is like, unless you can convince both of them for going at the same time and bring my father for kind of, you know, smooth out the thing first. But I think it's a good idea because immediately as you go out there, them give it to you.
Yeah, man, without even Vybz Kartel saying 2 lines, but that's what I said. I wasn't even...
No, you didn't say a line still, you know. Kartel, you didn't say a line still, you know. Me like you say, yo, I don't know, say the show now go on, but the Vybz Kartel, what the Gaza for them, scotch eye, so them they give you 1 line still, you know.
I wanted to say it's actually 1.5 line, because I say, the one of the youngsters, something them are trying. I say, we have to take over cranium.
Yo, you know what I think will fascinate people? I tell them and them don't even know the 100. I say, yo, you have some loyal soldier that will roll with your man. I tell you, say, the man them don't circle the eye. And when I tell him I look at space there, me and man say, yo, you come here, some man. You come over here, say, the Bakkle go through your thing and whatever. I want really, the man them carry out the item like, say, as some presidential thing, I run beside the car and I clear the way and be. I want to go on this.
Well, remember, you know, Vybz Kartel is a breadwinner for hundreds of people, you know. So if Vybz Kartel get hurt, you know, hundreds of people livelihood get hurt, hundreds of dinner cannot go on a table. You know what I mean? So they have to just protect them investment, so to speak.
And so the whole time, I notice all when I go outside and think, I'm thinking they done cut already, because it look like when they go somewhere go bail first before they move to the car and because when I move to my...
do 2 interviews, you know, because they don't know Vybz Kartel is one who always a smile with the camera, so, you know, because we take on 2 interview and thing, hug a few females, post a few pictures, and then move on.
Okay. And even then, when we see them move on and thing, you still be laughing at the point. Like, you enjoy the whole thing, like, it just like, you know really that serious to you.
But it's a drama, but you're dead and see, all right, looking back at it now, you laughing.
Yeah.
But then, me didn't know what was happening, so it's like I was actually, in retrospect, at the time, some of us are laugh, and the John was because me and you share the same sentiments. I knew what was going to happen before I even hit the stage. That battles were going to be shown at Vybz Kartel in retaliation for the previous incident. I knew that.
Could you share with us, like, how is it that you appear to be extremely competent at evading multiple missiles coming at your person?
All right, Raga.
Yes.
Raga, you're sampling about Raga. As a member, I tell you, say, I anticipated it.
Right.
So don't think, you know what you say, I had on shades backstage, I make sure to take off my shades, you know.
Before you forward?
Yeah, before I walk out, because I want to see way down at the end of the crowd, even the handicap man stand up. I out this on my eye there. Me are looking at the 4 corners of the venue. Me see James Bond himself.
No, John, I tell you, the way that I move, I tell you, no, I feel like people misinterpret this. I say people, the intelligent thing to do, given how many battles were coming over and the potential for them causing extreme harm, the intelligent thing to do was to run fast. We have people like celebrating moving slow as if it's like a really impressive masculine quality to walk slow when I will a Bakkle come down. I tell you, if I run, I think so. You have some people on the internet, yo, look how Kartel run faster than Killa. I lose half a Kartel. I say, not damn idiot if you don't make them talk. There people will run fast when Bakkle come down. You see it?
Listen, Raga, you have an all-time song, the man say, I never stopped to check. The man said, Quarry was a boy to I man last night.
Him couldn't follow. Him couldn't follow me. Cause I'm a cut. You see?
I cut. You feel that me can't buckle lick, you know.
Eh? What that?
I can't take a buckle lick, man. Me too maga for that, man.
Yo, some people are done here and say, yo, you know see what go on. Kartel couldn't take a Bakkle because anyway the Bakkle lick him right this so I get dark and Kartel and dep on that. What you say to that?
Yo, they have to take serious thing with joke, you know. I swear to you.
I saw it takes it, man. But what is your assessment of everything we're going? You think it's a setup thing or you think or it's just the fans being rowdy and thing and them?
You know what? Straight up. It's not a setup. As I said before, it was just a reaction to an action. Because remember, you know, put yourself in the shoes, Raga.
Right.
As a regular patron, you come out to say, artist A, who is a rival of artist B, right?
Right.
Artist A come on and call artist B name and Bakkle's retro. Artist A had to beat a hasty retreat. You and your man, where you anticipate now? Now if you see artist B to do your own discourse, show it.
And I think that's an elementary conclusion. I think it's a given. It was almost automatic that would have occurred.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, man, it's just the reaction is really nothing to be. It's not rocket science. Some people are there looking to it and this whole conspiracy theory about what happened and who. No, it's just an action and a reaction.
Well, me have to respect you and rate you for that because you know the thing set everybody quick to say somebody set up this and somebody conspire yes or engineer this. And what you're saying is Bounty Killa never set up nothing, Alliance never set up nothing. And just the fans them react to when them see happen to Killa, so them know so them are gonna give it back to you. So you say no setup never did it so or whatever. I just saw the thing is right.
The simple thing of that one, a setup never involved. Remember setup when people dead, nobody died.
You see it.
The conspiracy theorists would say that, and even a lot of Gaza fans would say that, see me, but it's really nothing like that. It's just irate supporters of artist A who saw Vice Kartel step up and just decided that since for them artists get Bakkle, well, we have to dish out the same food.
Right. I have been making the argument that what elicited the multiple missiles being launched at Bounty Killa, that it was, I am yet to understand what really occurred, given that, in my estimation, Killa never did really diss you or anything. Do you share that same opinion? So Killa never really come out with nothing to say. I don't know why him did planning at the rest of him setting him. But just I say up to that point, when him just him never did really diss you. Or you have the same conclusion?
Yeah, man. Because I want to listen.
No. Yeah, what you saying? Yes, Killa never diss you.
No, he didn't. At the time.
Right.
Because, as you said, I don't know what he was going to say after.
Well, I don't know what else he was going to say, but at that time, they went the Bakkle, man.
But me, no, watching it on YouTube, I wouldn't say that really, but, you know, fan stuff, and him go say Kartel all time out.
Right.
Probably that was what triggered the whole thing, but in my opinion, I didn't really think I didn't hear him really say anything derogatory about the teacher at the time when the first set of battles were thrown.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
But what I have to say about that is this now, Ragashanti, and I really have to ask the nation of Jamaica this. I'll not really ask them. Look into this now, Ragashanti. Vice Kartel running the place, not by calling people name, you know.
Yeah.
By doing hit songs. Vice Kartel can perform anywhere without even calling a man name. Not even my former rival, Movado. I don't have to DJ on a station and call him name because Vice Kartel have over 70 hit songs, which is not songs calling anybody name. It's not songs throwing word at anybody. Vice Kartel can just perform. So if Bounty Killa came on stage and decided that he was going to just perform and don't call Vice Kartel name, that wouldn't happen in the first place. That is just my assessment of why battles were shown.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because a lot of these artists, it's like them can't get a forward without saying Vice Kartel out of their mouth. You know what I mean? And a lot of fans get tired of that. A lot of dancehall people don't want to hear that. You know what I mean? The people don't come to see people perform.
But at the same time, now I see what you're saying, hence the song also, where you said, the whole of them I watch a teacher and so forth. But at the same time, right, but at the same time, we must reiterate that I think the focus of Killa's arguments were at the news reports and not specifically at Vybz Kartel. But the point you're making is that, but by just Killa,
your noted adversary, even if you're an adversary to you, but as far as the people are concerned, that you're both diametrically opposed to each other. From the minute him go say your name, it going, it going kind of elicit some kind of response from your fans that
yeah, and people are fling Bakkle, and in the same breath of ear, me born who fling the Bakkle. So
hold on, okay.
In the same breath of ear.
Yeah.
Although I'm saying that no man of a call Vice Cartel name, you go up on stage, you go perform and sing a song, collect your money and go your yard.
Yeah.
But in the same breath of ear, you can't see a man on stage and a fling Bakkle. Suppose you lick out the man yard. You understand? Suppose you bust the man's face. Because, you see, if you was a Gaza fan, you fling a Bakkle in defense of the Gaza man. When the Gaza man walk on stage, what you expect gonna happen? That's why me that laugh, because I know everything what was gonna happen is like it played out in my mind before we even touch the stage. You know what I mean? So, me have to make the people, me have to burn who did a flick back up on both sides of the pen.
Yeah, I hope the entire country I hear that, you know. I hope the entire country I hear
that. Program this, so they must hear.
Cool, man. That's what the man say. Him burn who fling Bakkle off a bounty killer, right? And you hear what him say? Him say one of the Bakkle could have lick out the artist eye, right? I don't know what's a Kartel no make jail talk. Kartel no look friend. He rank them. Me know that. You know, look, friend. So if Kartel has
money, I have my things there. Me no need no boyfriend.
So if Kartel,
me born who fling the Bakkle off of the man because you could have lick out the man's eye.
See,
and the Vice Cartel go up, a man could have bust Vice Cartel head, and as you say, bruise up the skin and get apart the black. You know how much cake soap that you would?
Bye, Tambourine. But I want, as simple as it's so, I want them pre that the construction the way you just met. Because what I say is, a man I got this, a man I got say, yo, a Kartel me say, and him I go publicly and whatever, this or that, go and damage bounty killer. And the man if he does understand you are say, and say, if you go do that to bounty killer, and next man out there go want to do that to Vybz Kartel. So
yeah,
if a Kartel you say, and you want to protect Kartel, one way of protecting Kartel is not to do anything to bounty killer. And vice versa. If a bounty you say, I ain't nothing with Kartel. One way of protecting bounty killer is not to do anything to Kartel, which would elicit a similar response or somebody towards bounty killer. We want the youth them understand that and think. Kartel, unfortunately, some of dancehall detractors and critics and things who are really sitting back and waiting to see incidents to use as to promote that agenda where they should suppress dancehall and that it constitute no good to the country, etc. While there is a tremendous amount of evidence to the contrary and thing. What would you say to them right now, those who would seek to make this bigger than it is? And we're not minimizing the seriousness of it. People were injured and so forth. But what would you say to them?
Well, right now you have to remember dancehall music is a grassroots music, and grassroots people are people of a certain nature. You understand? And you have to remember that these people, them grow a certain way and them under a certain mentality. So it would have said you can't use the one man the fat or the few people the fat to fry the whole dancehall music. That would be impossible. That would like to say like based on the Butcher Banter trial, all DJs are drug sellers and drug smugglers.
Right.
It would be, tantamount to that if you're going to say that, you see, dancehall, a boogie music and boogie yaga music and a be a butu follow dancehall. You can't really use that as a marker. You know what I mean? You can't use that as a marker. Right. Dancehall music have more to offer than that.
Right.
And even a show like Follow the Arrow, it is very unfortunate that even an incident like this occurred at a show like that because it's one of the shows holding it up for dancehall. Because remember,
yeah,
15 years ago, you have like 20 to 25 calendar shows, dancehall shows,
Right, that's true.
Reggae Ramjam a bag of thing. Right now, you have about 6 or 7. You have Tony Rebel show, you have GT show, you have Sting, you have Follow the Arrow.
And to be honest with you, Tony Rebel is a big stage show, big stage show, but it's not a dancehall show, really.
It's not even a dancehall show.
No. Right.
So you basically have GT show, you have this, you have Sting. And we basically some fest dancehall night. It come like I just about 4 to 5 shows you have, so We as dancehall patrons, the supporters of dancehall, the artists of dancehall, can't afford to lose a next big show like this.
Right.
You know what I mean? So that's why I plead to the people, them who is even Gaza supporters. You can't go around and just a Bakkle man because of a man opinion. You know what I mean? You make if you have no, if you want to get your voice heard, better you fling a boo then.
But you send a boo. Yeah, okay,
Better you fling
yeah.
a boo.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You can't fling no Bakkle. Because you see it now, as we use the Raga, the detractors of dancehall and the people who seek to oppress dancehall and wipe it off of the face of Jamaica as a terrible scar. You know what I mean?
Right.
These people that fling Bakkle, they're only giving those people power.
Right. Just give them something for use against me, auntie.
Come back again and me say me burn them. You could have said, Gaza till you fool. From a you fling the Bakkle, burn me, I burn you.
All right. I hope when they hear that, you know. I hope when they hear that because that not have no place tonight. If you don't like artist for whatever reason, I better you boo him. That the teacher say, I better you boo the artist. No Bakkle fling on them thing there. We not pre them thing there right now, cause we not lose sight of the big picture as the teacher point out right now. We not kill the industry with them thing there. I remember say, when them show you go on, Vybz Kartel can do them show you for get the entertainment and can soon an artist at work. So when you go on with them thing there, police now go on and give them more permit. Big shot people are going to say, see, remember, we don't want a recurrence of what occurred last year, you know. So perhaps it's not a good idea to give any permit for, and then them keep up them damn foolishness and thing.
But you know the greatest thing about it?
Yeah.
Although Vybz Kartel is a person who have his own product, which is Street Vibes Drum, and you all should support it. Magnum said a good thing, you know.
Yeah.
In today's Observer, I was reading it, and they're saying them they will still continue to support dancehall music.
Yes, I want to celebrate that because they pointed out that this was the actions of a very small minority, certainly not representative of the greater majority and so forth. And they do not see this as any reason to cease and desist supporting the dancehall industry and its patrons and its artists and so forth.
That means you read it too, because this man, let me see it at the Observer.
Yeah, man, me reading that, boy. I have to give thanks to my mama in a Kartel because she used to box me and I watch it not time I go to school, you know. So, me have my ABC.
I want to see mother, man.
Oh, well, I forgot to say, you know, I just forgot to say the big school there, they go far to big up Calabar and the place. No, Roti, no, Kartel, I know, so Roti, the producer, is a KC fan.
Alright, North Street, I think that.
North Street, I think, man. I should have known, say, I Red Hills Road, the real thugs, them lock it, you know, them for no.
Yeah, man, the utmost for the highest man at Red Hills Road, man.
Long time.
You know, wicked at champs this year, Rosie. I'm sorry, Cutie.
You say them for no, bra. I want some KC Skatel. I want some KC never say come say. I don't know the level. Kartel, what going for the Gaza camp right now? What they on the horizon right now?
I want to tell you, today actually is the release, the digital release of Empire Universe second chapter, which is a mixed album from all members of the Empire, Vybz Kartel and the whole Empires on it. So all who have internet access and have a credit card or a debit card or PayPal to support dancehall music, you know what I mean, and download the album, pay a fee to me. Enjoy good quality music.
Hear me now. You know, so I work on radio, so I can't get them things, but I know, so I'm going to spend my money and buy a copy of it. I know that.
I would love that. And
yeah.
I mean, I know that it would be the first that Ragashanti has been supporting dancehall.
No, Lord God, man. Hey, a crazy pressure they move to my way, you know, because I'm not stop defending the thing, you know, because they only want to see the negative. I mean, I tell you, say, Kartel, me stand up as a category, me sit down as a categorical and I say this. The amount of economic benefit that Jamaica get from dancehall, the country I get from dancehall, you know, in terms of, you know, the contribution we will up the economy as best as it could, particularly amongst those they refer to as the working class and the inner city and so forth and things like that. We don't get the credit.
At any one time, spending money into a system, you know what I mean? So any economist can tell you that dancehall music have a lot.
No, but look on it. No, look on it. People who advertise make money. People who sell products make money. Then you have professionals like artist managers, road manager, publicists, PR people. Them make money. The people who sell security make money. Police make money.
Yeah.
Police make money.
Parish council.
Parish council make money. and thing. And then, you know, in terms of, there's some of the things you can't even you can't measure it, you know, but you have to really sit down and really match out the thing with it. But in terms of branding, I submit to you that a great amount of the international recognition that Jamaica receives in terms of powerful branding and thing. One, it's from working class people, ghetto people real. If a Mali I talk about, if a Burning Spear, whoever, I really get the UC and whoever, most of ghetto people make Jamaica brand powerful out there. And within that sphere, that when you see people turn up performing to sell out shows in a place like Norway, sweet. When I talk about the regular United States, you know, when TOK and Sean Paul gone, like Israel and some remote places where people don't even hear about, and I'm bring the brand of the thing and whatever. I think say, boy, people are grateful that we are dancehall and put Jamaica out there. John, what that must say?
They are, and a lot of people, why they really put down dancehall is because that's what you say, the exponents of dancehall are mostly ghetto people.
Yeah.
So they're really basically fighting a class. It's like a class war, you know.
Yeah, man.
Like when you have a race war, it's really a war of the classes.
Yes, man.
Upper class, middle class fighting against the poorer class.
Yes.
That is where dancehall comes from, the grassroots.
Yeah. But we just have a person
we know, dancehall people, dancehall supporters, who know, have to change the whole conception. Change the stereotype of dancehall by behaving in a specific manner. Behaving in a manner that is totally opposite to what these people or these detractors are trying to showcase dancehall as. So it's all about the fans of dancehall music. They are the ones now who really have the power in their hands to turn the misconception around, because that's what it really is. It's a misconception of dancehall.
Right.
You know what I mean? And that is partially one of the reasons why none of the artists, most of the top artists in Jamaica dancehall music don't have a visa right now. I haven't had one for 6 years now. I am talking, me not talk to get back none because I'm perfectly alright. Me tour Europe, me tour the Caribbean. But what I'm saying, these are the reasons why dancehall artists are getting such a fight and even losing their visas. But when you check it, dancehall artists do more good than bad. Dancehall artists support Jamaica more than they mash it down. Trust me. I mean, when I say dancehall artists, I don't pick no side and say Vybz Kartel. I attack everybody.
Everybody.
From both sides of the fence. Dancehall artists do more good than bad. And I stick to the point until me dead.
Thing I get a fight. What you say the album name again?
It's called Empire Universe, and it's on iTunes today. It has been released.
Empire Universe, and
on iTunes.
And it's referred to as a compilation, or is it on the Vybz Kartel?
It is with all the artists. It's a series of like I think 4 to 5 jugglings.
Yeah.
With Empire artists, Vybz Kartel, Popcorn, Sheba, Shanta, Merital, blah blah, everybody. Not nice, Stefan.
All right, people. Wanna go? All of my link, I'm 80,000 people. When I say 80,000, 90,000 people on my fan wall. I want to go out and support this thing and show on the power and buy the Empire Universe from the online distribution entities, including iTunes and those other ones and thing. And when you do so, you're doing it under the umbrella. Not that you support Gaza specifically, but I want to understand, say, when I support dancehall. Now support dancehall. By the same token, on buy Mavada record them to, buy Bounty Link them to, and so forth. Buy all of the artists, and whether Stewart or whoever, Lady Saw and thing. Want to go out there and spend on the money and show on the power them way and thing. I did the teacher. Large up yourself, Papa. Yo, so what you say? Your cake soap supply all right, you know?
I want to say it's going to drop in the next week, you know, the people them can look. Me call in for Ragashanti and give them further details as to where them can get it.
So your cake soap actually are forward?
Yeah, man, I remember we have the dark tag and the bell buckle and the t-shirts already in stores, you know, in Shima. In Fashion Addiction and in Tasha Maze, and the sneakers is coming also.
All right. Well, we need to hear more about your entrepreneurial activities in those area, and anybody, whether Vybz Kartel, whether Cecile, come know Cecile have something, whether Ladies, anything we have out there, all I want to dance out, people want to put out on a product. I want to need some support. I want to forward, come talk to me. And thing I will put on the thing them out there and make people hear what go on and so forth. So at some point, Kartel, I strongly suggest that you share with us, you know, more about those things, those products that you have out there, okay?
Yeah, I have come sitting in the studio one of them day, and I want to tell you to Raga, my new hobby for this year is philanthropy, you know.
Philanthropy, so, yeah, help people.
Yeah, so all of my ghetto talks, them I don't know the meaning of the word, you know, teacher always send in a dictionary.
Right.
Philanthropy is my new hobby this year.
Your new hobby this year is philanthropy?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, sir. Yo.
And don't fling no more Bakkle because if the bruise the teacher, it'll cause more cake soap. And if you lick out Bunty eye, him can't swing the hammer good.
And people, that's humor. He's not accusing Bounty Killa of anything or whatever, because we're well aware that Bounty Killa has been strenuously avoiding all tools lately. Well, we don't know anything. Addy, stay online there for a second here. Stay online there for a second. Right? Well, I break people.
I mix up and blend that time.
I'm wanting to call and talk up the things them.
Yeah, man, welcome. Yo, people, on the wall, them, I have to tell the people, them say, when the show go on, nobody enough to advertise nothing, right? I have to make them know, yeah? When the show go on, nobody enough to advertise anything on the wall, them, right? We will delete them off of the wall. All right? Yeah, we just want to know, so we can balance up the thing, where at some point we want to speak to Okay, we've been trying to reach Bounty Killa. You're sure? You're right. Coming I want about the belief so we not balance up the thing. But him not really answer phone. So Killa, we have a number you feel where we are call. We open that number there. Mendes, link up, make Killa link up and thing. Well, him say we not for call him that. We say Galdies. So Galdies him. You know what it takes then. Man say, yo, I that my bar me, but don't call me that. No man in my name. Galdies my name, you know? Yeah, big up Galdies and all I'm still link them, all I'm Spanish Town link, you know the levels. Everything is everything. Galdies, we are trying to reach Killa. I'm going to talk to him. Whether either today or tomorrow, I'm going to talk to the Killa to get theme perspective on the setting. All right, we're still up on the landlord mix-up one thing, yeah? I have a whole couple of callers before we cut out that place. Good afternoon, hello?
Good afternoon, Reggae.
Greetings.
Yes, my brother, before I say anything, it's all about a mix-up show, and I have a mix-up to give you. But before I go to the mix-up, I want to commend Vybz Kartel and what he just said a while ago.
Wonderful.
And all who has been looking at the negative side of dancehall, I hope they are doing it on the positive side now.
Okay, so you were just impressed with what Vybz Kartel was just saying?
I was totally impressed.
Wonderful. And I was particularly pleased with his argument that, listen, even if you like Vybz Kartel, you must know that one, if you're stoned, first of all, I just want to know, so when I want it look like it's a selfish thing, but why I must say, first of all, is don't stone Bounty Killa, because you can only call the artist eye, right? And again,
it is so true.
The point I'm making is, Vybz Kartel don't look no friend for nobody, him face the rank. So if him say something like that, he mean it. Right?
Yeah.
In other words, what I hear from Kartel is, as much as him and Bounty Killa have them differences or whatever, him no want to say, a Bakkle go lick up Bounty Killa. He must say, boy, him not see the logic for that. That's a one. And two, he must say, if you go stone Bounty Killa and people see a pressure put on Bounty Killa, if a Kartel say, if you know say at some point, then this not going to come back for me then. So basically, your actions them don't make sense then. You understand?
Exactly.
So I like them reasoning there. You know, so when him talk, people listen, so more people have get on him case and things. So when him say the positive thing them and him balance out the thing them nicely, we want people appreciate them thing. They both from him and from Bounty Killa, from my father, from Beanie Man, from whoever. You understand?
Yes.
Yeah, man.
Anyhow, get to the mixed-up part now. Raga.
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah, man.
You know athletes always have a specific shoes that they wear and track meet or so.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
But you see, this athlete that I'm picking up now,
yeah.
This athlete don't run in a specific shoes, but she runs to her heels, and I'm telling you about a tall heels.
Tall heel? Who that know?
Yes, a tall one.
Yeah.
Rather, at the first of my lifetime, females can skill fence up.
Yeah.
And Thursday of last week, I was in Naples.
Yes, sir.
And a prominent furniture store, the manager of the store, she was the owner of a gas station before.
Right.
But now she becomes the manager of the store.
Right.
All right, Raga, I was standing in the store looking at something. And Raga, I see another female walk up in the store.
Yeah.
And said, name change before I say anything.
Name change. Yeah, make up name.
Yeah, man.
All right, yeah, all right.
I said, Paulette, you know why I left me? Right. cut the song. And Paulette said, what you say? And then the woman in that raga,
yeah,
give Paulette some bun to kill a lick. Raga, they say,
hold on. You're not suggesting that the lady was in possession of an hammer?
Lord have mercy, this is more than a hammer. This is like a sledge.
So when you say she roll up in the store and tell Paulette, say, yo, Paulette, you stop, take my man and start beat Paulette.
They say, Raga, Paulette get some lick. Me don't know he get lick from all angle, east, west, north.
What kind of lick? Like box and kick and them, something?
He get boxer, kicking get shoes, licking get handbag, licking get thumping, get pitting a face, Raga can't describe it.
No, you see, that is what you call a comprehensive beating.
She get a well-furnished beating.
Yo, that man, lighter one day, at the furniture store, she get a well-furnished beating. She get, you know, she get what? Full house.
She get a full house, full package.
So when you say she's splurting at the heels, them?
Rather, she had the manager out of the store, and I think she would have head for her office, but she head for the street.
She head for the street, and then what happened?
I said after they head for the street, she head over one fence. I think the fence is about 10 to 12 feet high. And I first see the female scale fence,
so she fly over the fence in her heels and everything, no?
Rather, he go over in the heels, me have to turn up, rather, I'm 37 years old, rather,
yeah.
I can run.
Yeah.
You know, see, when we can run, check that the woman, they were about 42, 43 years old.
Cut and splurt.
The woman cut and splurt, rather.
Hold on. What you say a while ago? What you say she said careful here?
Yeah.
We cut out something a while ago. You never said nothing about a while ago.
No, I didn't.
Okay, we never know, but we never want to take no chance, so we'll cut it out. But just say back what you say, as long as no bad word every night. Yeah.
When she reached over the other side where we see that they had a female not running after her.
Right.
I don't know where to find a cell phone, whether it was in her pocket or where, but she had a cell phone with her.
Yeah.
And she took out the cell phone and like she was making a call, and she pointed to the other female and said, wait over there, I'm coming. And they had a female took off again, and she raga. And reach her around at the other end of the street, and I did so the furnishing beating done. She polished, she shine, she stand. I don't know. I see one time she done.
Yeah.
She put her on the ground, and she get some old England furniture spray, and she shine her up.
Shine her up. Well, if you're gonna do the job, it's always a good idea to be thorough and complete.
Good job, brother.
Yeah, we have a box couple more call before we go away here.
Yeah, man, this is the same gentleman who called from Karen and tell you about Miss Uptown Nematode.
Miss Uptown, what?
Miss Uptown Nematode.
Nematode, yeah, Nematode. All right, Papa.
Cool.
All right, Papa. Uptown Nematode, mad. Yeah, I'm telling you all the while, anybody live at Jamaica can get up every day on the board, every day, and uno on board. And uno on board. And this a place that's nice. And this a place that's a drama. And this a place that's a mix-up, yeah? All right, phone line, ring the next caller. Good afternoon, hello. Greetings. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Yes, greetings.
Long time listener, first time caller.
All righty then, what's up?
Well, it's about 2007. I was living in Portmore.
Yes.
There was this landlord. He's a returned resident from Canada.
Right.
Well, I was living next door. I used to go by his house.
Uh-huh.
And we were over there one evening after the storm, and I hear he give out like, you see, I look like Jonah.
Uh-huh.
So I have a son that was in second farm, and I hear my son burst out laughing.
Uh-huh.
So I was wondering why my son laughing. My son said, listen, you will hear more. So the girl that he was telling that was a tenant.
Uh-huh.
And after that, the girl said, what do you mean by, like, I'm going to use somebody else's name, like, what do you mean by Mr. Brown that if he's Jonah?
Uh-huh.
Him turned back to the girl and said, you see, I look like Jonah. So...
But, well, no, Jonah was swallowed by the way.
Well,
yeah, but go on.
So by this now, my son, I said to my son, say, Raga, may I try this guy's advice for me can? Don't forget it.
Yeah.
So anyway, my son said, you know, see, she look like a whale. And that's why he said so. So she was like, what you talking about? Why you asking me if I say I look like Jonah? But by this is like the rain was falling. After the storm, you know, the time always had so the place open up.
Yeah.
Like put more house on a hole.
Yeah.
So the water run down. She now be a big manager. Use cake soap on the people them door where the water run down.
Yeah.
Said like he was passing and see the cake soap. So you know people own them house, them go and take care of it.
Right.
And him see the cake soap on the door, so him say him knock on the door and our stepdaughter come out and him scrape off the cake soap and say, no, they cannot do that to the door. If something wrong, them come and tell him about it. Hello?
Yeah, man.
So when she come in at the evening, I was like, say she him here.
Yo, I'm lost with this using cake soap on the door. What do you mean by that?
That is what I couldn't figure out what he was talking about after the argument. It's like the water. Remember, in Portmore, like before storm, you know the time I always had. So when like rain start to fall,
yeah,
the joining them open.
The what?
The joining at the house, like the house, you know, is carry the pieces them and put them together.
Oh, the pieces them. So
that's why, just like how it shocked to you about the cake soap.
Well, so one time them want me with them to put cake soap in there.
She put the cake soap. She was a manager at a big insurance place.
People, what she's referring to is that many of those is in Portmore before people build them up and add on. They're what you call prefabricated. So what happens is that it's not like block, you know, where you put one block by one block and thing. It's just like one whole side come and them just fit on all the pieces. So apparently when rain fall, I'm hearing now that there can be space between them.
It's only natural. Like before a storm, you always find the time very hot.
Hot. So and that just make the space. And when she see the space, she put cake soap in there.
So when after the storm now and then place open up, like places start to leak.
Well, okay, that's how we understand what open up mean now, right?
She start to stuff it with the cake soap. Okay. After the same week now, he passed the house and him see it.
And him see the cake soap.
So him was like, him said knock on the door and our stepdaughter come out, which our stepdaughter was 19. So him said she had 19 and like she underage. Him talk to the stepdaughter. So at the same time, him get to work and start to scrape it off.
Yeah.
Because most likely, Raga, if at my house, some people said they don't want kids at their house.
Yeah.
Like when you go to look place, they don't want kids.
But no, okay.
I used to say to myself, say, what kind of stupidness is that? But sometimes the way some kids behave, it's best for you to rent people place with your kid with kids when you have the landlord live there.
Right.
So, when even now when she come, she hear him here around at the house and man a kick up from us because she big and strong, you know.
Right.
One of them chopped in girl.
Yeah.
And she a go and say, him here, slippers a come round to the front now to her. So him just go at the grill and take and light him cigarette and cock up him foot on the grill. So she come now and call her like, Mr. Brown, here no, yes, Jonah. No, yeah, no, you see me look like Jonah.
Oh, him say he me look like Jonah. And then she confused. She said, what you mean by Jonah? What that for?
Yeah, what you talk about Jonah for? What you talk about Jonah? So, she did that. She didn't say, yes.
So when him eventually said then, him explain it to her, why him say if him look like Jonah?
When my son turned to me now and said to me, say, you're so for the drama, because like my son pick up. You know them little people that pick up.
Yeah.
Me, I said, no, sir, why you do I say that to her? Me hear the man girl say, yes, whale, swallow me, you big whale. Swallow me. Swallow me. Swallow me. And you know, say another word don't come out of her mouth, she just walk. She just walk.
No, John, if I go hard, though, if I go hard.
Like when you know, my cousin come here, my cousin go down the stairs, see my son, no? See, Jonah up here. So I say at that time he was in first farm, now he's in sixth farm.
Okay.
You know, I can't forget that. I will never forget how Mr. Brown said that. I'm just using a name.
Right.
Mr. Brown said that. But it's a man like this, you know, in protecting property, so she and him couldn't agree because, you know, clean window and them something, so he may get a bucket with soap and just go on and wash off the window them.
Oh, send message to her, yeah.
So she upset.
Nasty girl, you're not clean, so I mean, we do the cleaning them. I have to pirate them with. But I still don't see how smart her actions, but if she's seeing the cracks in the house then, why she ever put cake soap in there for do it? Then the cake soap not gonna melt.
No, you not get it. You see, all right. It's like you would use, I don't know if she had think about it like how you use tar.
Yeah. No, that is what she's doing. But when I say tar now go melt and thing, if rain fall upon tar.
I don't know what she had think about, but it did really look messy.
No, she did that work with what she have and thing, man. You understand? Then I look at rain fall upon her and a beer sod water reach and she does that sod water does a run off all the house, you know. She never did that pre the levels correctly. Anyway, blessings and respect here. All right, people. Tomorrow, I'm going to just call it with some more landlord mix-up. Tomorrow, a gospel Tuesday, but we're still going to try reach Bounty Killa tomorrow. And all our reason with him. You see it? And think, guys, we're going to ask Killa. I ask Killa straight. What? Eh? What that? Okay. Yeah. No, I'm going to ask Killa straight up. Me not see the video yet. And well, I reason with Killa, and if Killa say, them get a Bakkle and thing, we want to know, and thing or whatever. And we just ask, but film impressions on the whole, follow the arrow thing and so forth, and thing. All right? A landlord, yo, crazy people who are see the video, they have be things they want to say right there, be a sit that thing, you know. Yeah, big up a linky them young, anyway, you're the large up yourself. Paul, a.k.a. Dolo. You don't know Paul, a.k.a. Dolo. You don't know large up yourself. And thing, you see it. Dengo. You know, we're going to use a name there and thing, and the whole family saying Twickenham Park, Linky. You know the levels and thing. Manners and respect indeed. Yo, Ennis, just go and hold it, you know, so you rate things like same way and thing. Rate you like that. Follow the arrow for life. Them for know. And you don't know, so we have to come back bigger and better next year. I'm sure about that. Perhaps you don't have to drink the liquor them in a plastic cup. I'm going to ask for the cooperation with that next year. Because I don't know, so we have to level the thing away where we don't have these dark objects trying to become acquainted with our bodies in the way that, you know, with respect to what occurred. And yo, people about that, well, yo, Ragashanti run like an idiot. I think to run like an idiot, I wanted to run like a fool. Probably that would have been safer. Wait, let me know your
No, I always said that just funny.
No, I said, I run like an idiot. I wanted to run like an idiot, a fool, and a madman.
Hey, but me not lie now, watch the video on YouTube.
Yeah.
You see the drama? Him not even wait for it reaches the man just take off.
Yeah, I saw Jaja tell me
the drummer shut it off, and I like watch it over and over and
this
over.
Is in reference to the drummer for anger management, for anger kind of banded it forward for work with the last three artists.
I like one of the girl them should have danced on the stage when I like she realized she do one of them.
The Magnum girl them, yeah.
You know, like when them are frisk people at airport and such a dive on the stage. She do a dive there. Me no wrong her.
Oh, God, I tell you, say, no, man, a beer jam, I did not go out and think, you know, no wonder I did a laugh for the whole thing.
But I mean, we don't hear of no serious injuries, so that is good, you know?
No, there were serious injuries.
Oh.
There were very serious injuries. Oh. And I don't want, you know, that to escape. There were like 15 million. There were a few serious injuries. Okay. Because, you know, there were a lot of cuts. Mm-hmm. What happened is that when the Bakkle them broke, the splinter them flash up and I saw them, you know, so those were the commonest. And then you had people were actually hit by bottles.
Okay.
And thing. Now, when you get hit with a bottle on your body, you know, that, you know, a lot of people, you don't want that happen where people can work with that. The thing is, if you get it in your head,
yeah,
I'm only aware of one person who get it in your head that results in an injury. Only one. Okay. Mr. Policeman. No, a policeman get licked in my head. And I don't know if I'm supposed to say it, but I'm going to say. Not the soup.
Yeah.
No, the soup. And, you know, sometimes I don't cuss police and thing, you know, but, you know, I guess I'm not going to get it. You know, I don't want, you know, I don't want to
But the woman like,
no, the soup get licked in my head and the hat fly off. As I said, soup, see at the soup. I see it. I think I grab up your water and run for cover. See
but one quick thing I want to
But
say.
soup, me not like soup. You need to move slow to soup. If you move fast on that soup, I think, yeah.
No, man, one quick thing I want to say. You know, like how I like the fact that even though them kind of backling the guan, we can look on it today and laugh about it and, you know?
Right.
Yeah, I kind of like that.
No, but that's a we do. But I can guarantee you there's some people who not laugh right now.
Oh.
Yo, crazy people, I give reaction here. Sick them no normal chin. Me listen to the show up on radio straight in New York. Me like how Kartel talk. Him speak the truth, which is right. Respect to your Kartel. Crazy people, I big up Kartel and things. You know, with respect to the interview just now. I think people take care of themselves. 1 o'clock tomorrow, we kick it off again. And thing. And I don't know, say we say Mixup entertainment. What they have to make on a laugh, learn and grow. And we say thick skin and broad back and do it. See?